They back to picking like affidavits, the stats are racing. I'm activated, or back up, I'm decapitated. King of the mound, king of the hill, king of the ring, and I'm killing the stale. Run a down like one of your grill. And still you motherfuckers wonder who gonna outdo me this summer.
Taking a second to strap with a Mac in a minute, as a matter of fact. Off an attack, I put it all on the back. I got the mark of the beast on the butter strap. Big old FNE and G-Flay trigger, got a bigger set. Got the pussy shooting for retard, they call her Simple Jack. Bigger the body, the harder they fall. I bounce back over part of that raw. Been thugging since Juvie, pistol on me, she can feel when she moving. 20 boom.
Now this shit booming, it's mountains that we moving. They don't even understand what the fuck we doing.
Nah, I don't think she understand what they're doing. I'm just in the trash soaking up game like a college student. These niggas rats, I'm not approving. Operate with my little bad bitch, your body soothing. I'm shitting on all of y'all, I wasn't even trying to do it.
Step down and be on holy ground. Guarantee you going down. You ever forgive me?
Yeah, I got a chicken and a biscuit, bitch, that's cold. That ain't dinner, bitch, I'm cold. Like the winter in the cold, you can't enter.
Into my zone, when I get up into my bowl. Put the feeling of that's the roll. Bitches killers roll. Like, oh,
nah, ain't let nobody get no ass. Is my little brother, I'm on that.
yo,
I'm flicking ashes, put your brother in my cigar.
father that know it's hard. The ball.
Somebody put a honey bag of sour in it.
I'm trying to get a Grammy. I never had a plan B. Came to fuck the game while she wearing leopard panties. Infatuated with masquerading as active gangsters. I had to say it and activating the facts are blatant. I'm activating like affidavits, the stats are racing. I'm activated, so back up or get decapitated. Yeah, king of the mound, king of the hill, king of the ring, and I'm killing it still. Run up and down like one of your grill. Yeah. It's still you motherfuckers wonder who gonna outdo me this summer. Gonna change my fucking number. Number one, you motherfuckers, fuck your mother. I look around and all I see is a bunch of suckers. Gumballs and hubba-bubba, duck for cover.
Yeah, happy Monday. No unscripted logic. Pablo might pull up at some point, but I got some stuff to cover either way. But yeah, so next week we'll be back with unscripted logic for sure. And if Pablo ends up pulling up, this will turn into a semi-unscripted logic. But I do got some stuff for us to cover. I'm gonna run one more Pablo Picasso song, and then we're gonna get into it. This is Pablo Picasso featuring Innovate, Decadence. Absolute fire. Let's go. After the song, we're gonna get into the stream. Let's go, y'all. Happy Monday. Technical difficulties. All right, we're gonna run this one track, and then we're gonna get into the show. Let's go. Pablo Picasso featuring Innovate, Decadence.
Reference, carry your cross to check my elegant. Who head is this? I'm smelling death. It needs a peppermint. Delicate, I carry a pump, but I disappear when 12 come around like Cinderella kicks. The best in this, a requisite. Even the scholars call me a specialist. I'm Pegasus, horsing around and you out your element. So tell them this before we get found in the ground dead and stiff. Metal fist, it's not a medicine, still a sedative. I never quit. The guns in my closet was fucking skeletons. I'm Magneto. That's the wrong one to meddle with. You better quit. Fire at his found. Anti-nepotism is evident, but they don't believe it. Now that's incredulous. It's prejudice. My only premise is cause I said it is. You'll neck a twist when I come across you like I'm the exorcist. Messages all in my phone. Like who the hell is this? They peddling. It's all a scam. I can tell it is. Jealousness leads to a pit. You can't develop it. Intelligence leaks from the pen. I do it effortless. Let them live. Using my mercy. It's my Confederate. I'm red again. Mad in the face. I'm looking devilish. Just for kicks when I resurrect you. I'll leave them dead again. Measure this to out of a surface. You gotta section it. A specimen. They keep me trapped in electric fence. See the detriment. Testing this pen. It causes pestilence. Infected winds. Such a threat it can choke an elephant. The eloquence. Speak metaphysics and deep relevance. My method is challenge every pen until it's decadent. Challenge every pen until it's decadent. Challenge every pen until it's decadent.
Decadent as an expensive wedding gift. I ain't married to the game with his friends with benefits. Legend shit, say less. Ascend to the apex like Mount Everest. They say hip hop is dead. I agree, yes it is. Murder for hire to collect the inheritance. The same ones that came back and resurrected it. The man with no name, spaghetti western flick. Draw down on you like Peppa Pig. Y'all catching the cats like the temperament. With the impetus, be the best in this. So refer to me only as your eminent. I'm Tesla, you're Edison, your style line, you're Benedict. No wonder why you're reticent, I never get accredited. A veteran, when I drop gems, I bet they forever remember it like a commemorative necklace. If the pen resemble anything devilish, his raps cause a mass exodus like an exorcist. Hold the dice. You can tell a vision set when you step in this. I break through the wall on some meta shit, dope. You bet it is competitors and get a dose of their own medicine. I'm putting mescaline up in your messerin. Speed it up, Dexedrin. It's unfettered heroin you mess with. My name associated with a specialist like a terrorist. I see a weak therapist and I be for vendetta fit. Get a discount of whoever recommended it. The penmanship so cold. They gotta measure it in Celsius. I guess they didn't get what that last measure meant. Soon as my record ends, it's imperative you're running back like M. Smith. When it comes to your best, I'm a pessimist. Swear I can't bear it like Leo in the Revenant. Be embedded in your head that I'm just catching my second wind. So I won't ever lose a match ever again. Pure pestilence, why you festering? Cause any effect you have, you know it's negative. Trying to let you live, keep us separate. When I leave the game, I'ma need a severance. Everything you write is excrement. Always on some extra shit. Cause you ain't dope, just pretend you're sick like Ferris did. Let me guess, I'm a guest on the premises. I'm in the presence of legends, you don't share the same sentiments.
Challenge every pen until it's decadent. Challenge every pen until it's decadent.
Yeah, challenge every pen until that song is fire. Shout out to Pablo and Innovate. They cooked on that shit. They same rhyme scheme, bro. Like the fact that, bro, Innovate's verse is absolutely insane, but the fact Pablo was able to come off of that and use the same rhyme scheme, it's funny. I remember one time, Moose salute, Bruce salute, Moose and Bruce, Daniel, Scarlett salute. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. So back in the day, me and Pablo were working on a song, and I wrote this verse, right? And I spit it to him, and he's like, all right, hold on. And he sits down and he pens this verse real quick, and he spits it back to me. And not only is he on the same rhyme scheme, but he literally wrote the exact same verse as I did, like the same message that I was trying to send, like the same, just like we were literally saying the same thing, but he did it in different words, but kept the same rhyme scheme that I used. It was insane. We're gonna have to record that shit and drop that shit sometime. But yeah, salute. Betty Johnson said the war is over. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the war's over, but if Iran was smart, they'd. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, matter of fact, since that got brought up, oh shit, let's go, let's go. I saw this shit the other day, and yo, this came out before the fucking bombs hit. Like this came out like a month ago. So somebody knew this shit was gonna happen. This shit's fucking hilarious, dog. But I got some. But I got some cop videos that I want to cover. One of them, you know, I watched this guy. He's an ex cop, and I agree with this dude like 99%.
Feel like I'm getting deja vu.
Of the time, I agree with him on. Like I get you were a cop and all that, but like what I saw, man.
Carrot war number 2. I go through those oil supply. I'm shaving someone. And I ran so far away. About my ran, from them night and day. With the shore USA.
Look at that.
A drone appears above your head.
All right. Everyone do the dance facts. I was looking for the Pop Tart. I couldn't find anything in Connecticut. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's tough because like I said, that was the first time I was able to try it. I've been looking around too. And I can't find it anywhere else around here. And where I got it, I was working. So like it's literally like 2 hours from where I live. So I ain't driving down there, you know, but yeah, if it comes across your desk, Moose, definitely try that. And Bruce, if you're still in here, bruh, that fiber optics, bro, that fiber optics is, man, such a good high, dog. Such a good high. It's like, it's the most chill indica I've smoked in a while that doesn't make you tired like at all. Like you could fall asleep for sure if you needed to go to sleep, but like if you're trying to watch a movie or whatever the fuck, you know, like that bud, bro, it's like you don't get couch lock, but you're so relaxed and it's a nice body high. What was wireless? Oh, the fiber optics. Yeah, the fiber optics were fire. Actually, I'm about to smoke some of that in a minute. But yeah, so I got some videos I want to play. Actually, before I get into the cop stuff, I got this little video and I'd like to know how y'all feel about this. What would you do if you were in this situation? Right? Let me go to my channel history. What would you do? So like this is basically like me and Pablo. Like if this happened to me and Pablo. It's two homies. One homie witnesses something, you know, and has to make a tough decision. Where you at? All right. Okay. All right. So Tell me what y'all think about this, because this shit's crazy. If this were me, I don't know if I would have just left. But we'll talk about it. Let me know what y'all think. I really want y'all's opinion on this. Like, I know people watch and like they can't type because they're either working or they're afraid someone will see them typing in my chat and that person will stop. Get it. I get it. I ain't mad at you for that. But if you still watch, you're still supporting. You just don't want a certain person or persons to see you typing in my chat. You know, it's kind of crazy. Like, I thought we were all grown men here. Notice 3 people left when I said that. Yo, it's too real over here. All right, tell me what y'all think, man.
Hey, yo, I just lost one of my really, really good friends over a female. Now, if I'm bugging out, I want y'all to tell me at his crib. We watching the sports highlights. We burning, we chilling, talking shit. You know, we doing what men do, right? Having conversations and all of that. Good friends over a female. So this is what happened, right? I'm at his crib. We watching the sports highlights. We burning, we chilling, we talking shit. You know, we doing what men do, right? Having conversations and all of that. After now, before they come home, one of these conversations we were having was about like our families, like how your family doing, how everybody going, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. When I asked him, he was like, yo, he said his girl was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I want you to keep in mind that dude is 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's 38 years old. So he was like, you know, his girl was pregnant, so on and so forth, right? So I'm like, you know, congratulations, everything is all good or whatever. And we go back to having our conversation. So back to like his people's coming home. Now, when his people's come home, it's the mom and the daughter. I noticed that when they come in the house, the daughter is pregnant. The daughter is 17 years old. Now, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, maybe the mom's is pregnant, but she just not showing yet or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the daughter got something else going on. And I'm not thinking that this, right? So when they come in the house, the girl says, bae, you know, someone, and say whatever she said, you know what I mean? And he responded. And I'm like, yo, that's your baby mom's? He like, you know what I'm saying? Like, comfortably. Now, mind you, this is this girl's mother's house. So he's living in the house with the girl and her mom. Like, they're living with her mom.
This is wild.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finding all of this out in the moment. And I got a daughter. My daughter's 18 years old, family. You know what I'm saying? My daughter just turned 18 years old. So I think about shit like that. And I'm like, bro, like she's 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said that. Yo, she's 17 years old. And he's like, so? I'm like, yo, hey, man, like, it just went bad. Let me just say that. It went bad. The conversation went bad from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it turned up to the point to where, like, you know, we almost had to go outside. And
now, dude got an 18-year-old daughter, and his best friend for years got a 17-year-old pregnant. Even if you ain't got an 18-year-old daughter, but that just puts it into perspective, bro. Like, but what would y'all do? What would y'all do if you're chilling with your homie that you've been friends with for years, bro, decades, right? And he's like, yeah, my girl pregnant, da-da-da. And then girl come home with moms. They living with the girl's moms, and she's only 17, and dude is fucking almost 40. What do you do in that situation? So I'm gonna put this into perspective for y'all. If it was Pablo, and I know Pablo would say the same fucking thing. If Pablo tells you, yo, my girl's pregnant, da da da. Now, mind you, I'm gonna know Pablo's girl either way, right? Like, but let's just say it's a situation like this, bruh. I'm telling Pablo fuck all the way out. Like, I ain't even gonna give him a chance to explain. You got a 17-year-old pregnant and you living with her and her mom's? Nah. What do y'all think?
Getting up and breaking out, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I
And if you're just coming in, you want me to run it back, let me know. This is insane.
couldn't sit there and like, that shit is crazy to me. Like it's, that shit is weird, bro. Like, that shit is weird. Then y'all just tell me I'm bugging out, whatever. But I just couldn't do that shit, so I'm going home.
I'm going. So I'm going home. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Oh man, Moose, you drunk? I might have a shot. If someone's drinking, I might have a shot. All in the family. Yeah, it's crazy nasty. Facts, bro. Shit's fucking wild. Like, bro, I'm not your friend no more. We literally, like dude said, like we're gonna have to go outside and throw these hands, bro. Like, you like, I'm just fine. That bitch comes home, she's 9 months pregnant, 8 months pregnant already. Like, you didn't even tell me before. It's like she's 17. He's like, so? Like, what do you mean so? What do you mean so? Now, look, I'm 41 years old, right? Even a fucking 21-year-old to me is like, it's like that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm all set. The explanation, I don't know, that, you know, I didn't look to see if his buddy had a response video. I highly doubt it. But it, you know, it seems like we kind of got the gist of it, man. Like, this shit's wild, bro. Yeah, respect to that guy for keeping it all the way 100. Facts. Oh man, there's this one video I want to play so bad, but it's much more suited for Unscripted, so I'm gonna save it for Unscripted. But I got some shit for y'all. I got some good shit. As a matter of fact, something crazy happened. All right, something crazy happened, and they put out the video. Now, the first time I saw the video, I had the same feeling that I have now about it. However, when I saw this other video, the actual body cam footage, because the first video I saw was some dude filming from the side who knew this man, and he's literally you won't see it in the footage I'm gonna play for y'all, but he's literally saying, fucking Chris, put the knife down, or whatever buddy's name is. But he's saying, and now there's cops there, and the cops don't even have their guns out. They're like trying to reason with this man. We're gonna get to it, but buddy says to him, like, yo, get that knife away from him. There's blood on it already. Like, who did he already hurt? There was already blood on the knife. Nothing has come out about that yet, whether or not he had stabbed somebody beforehand. But this shit's fucking crazy, dog. This shit's crazy. So there's this guy that I watch. He's an ex-cop. And like I said, I agree with this dude like 90% of the time, 99% of the time even. But this one particular situation, I can't. I completely disagree with him. In my mind, you know, mental health issues will only get you so far when it comes to when you have a weapon and you're a threat like this man is. The mental health issue excuse only gets you so far. Like, with me personally, like, I get it, people have mental health issues, but clearly this man should not be out around people, you know. And sometimes cops got to make unfortunate decisions and do what they got to do. So we about to check this out. This shit's fucking crazy, bro. This shit's crazy. And it's not that long, but it is crazy. If you haven't seen Unscripted Logic episode 74, Midget Iditarod and the Three-Titted Broad, go watch that. All right. And people were all up in an uproar because, like, well, we'll talk about it, but let me know if it's choppy. It shouldn't be, but let me know if it's.
Guys, Blue Chew Gold is the only one that's combined sildenafil.
Drop the knife first.
100%.
Got it, drop. Shit is ineffective.
Hold on, this shit'll clear itself up.
Got it, drop.
Approximately 5 days ago, a local neighborhood man by the name of Stevie was having a psychotic episode.
Hold on, drop the knife.
B702, that's
Drop the knife first.
facts, bro. That's facts. Anti-cop, okay? I'm anti-bad cop. And unfortunately, there are far more shitty cops than there are good cops. And, you know, I don't fully blame the cops because it's how they're trained. They're taught a certain way. They're to the concept, actually like taught people's rights, you know what I mean? And so they're constantly violating rights. They're getting trained by these idiots who were trained wrong, and then they get trained, and then they move up in the ranks, and then you got idiots telling other idiots how things should be done, and they're just all doing it wrong. And you can't fully blame them because it's the academy, right? It's how they're taught in the academy. However, then you have a cop like this, Abaya Israel. Yeah, this guy's really good. I enjoy watching his videos. You know, he saw how fucked up it was being a cop, and he didn't like the type of shit he's seen going on and stuff, and he ended up getting a lawsuit, you know, for, he hasn't gone into detail about what he got it for, but anyway, he now he exposes bad cops. But this guy, yo, Long Island Audits, yo, shout out to Sean Paul from Long Island Audits, bro. Shout out, yo. Yeah, he goes to the post office a lot too, because a lot of people think that the post office, oh, it's a federal building. It doesn't matter. It's still a public building. But he goes to the Long Island Audits. He might be my favorite auditor. Him and Accountability for All, the dude from Massachusetts. But yeah, I fuck with Long Island Audits heavy. All right, let's fucking watch. This shit's wild.
Hey, throw the knife away. Throw the knife.
All right, coming toward you.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
The counter, how many
I'm not gonna
times
shoot him.
they tell him to drop the knife.
Drop the knife.
Drop the knife.
I would not have been as patient as these cops, man. I wouldn't have shot him yet, but. And he goes for the taser first.
Drop the knife, please. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Facts, Moose.
I'm screening this.
I'm going out auditing tomorrow, actually.
Drop the knife.
And kudos to this officer. So far, he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's creating distance, and his first thought is not to shoot.
Especially when they have a knife. I agree with this part. Now, this cop's there by himself right now, okay? Another cop's about to show up. But this cop's by himself. Still pulls out the taser instead of his gun. A lot of respect for that. But unfortunately, what ends up happening is, I'll give this little detail away. The taser doesn't work. And then when all the other cops arrive, none of the other officers have tasers, okay? And just watch still, even without the taser, watch how patient these cops are. But you can only say drop the knife so many times. You can only plead with this man so many times. And then you got bystanders in the background screaming and shit. That's not helping at all. At all. They're trying to calm this man down. And there's people in the back like, Stevie! No! No, Stevie! Don't shoot him! Don't shoot him! Like, what? Man.
Taser.
I'm gonna shoot you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Second cop just showed up. We don't want to shoot you. He's talking about the taser. Now, this cop doesn't even have his gun out, nothing. Look at him. He's charging this cop with the knife. This dude has a knife, and he's charging the cop. He swipes the knife at him twice, and they still don't shoot him. Bro, these are the most patient police officers ever. But somehow the cops end up being wrong in this situation to most people. It's insane. Look at him. He's running after the fucking... Bro.
Drop the knife.
Looks like fucking Aaron Donald running after a quarterback trying to get a sack right now. Like, what the hell is going on?
Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Etiquette.
Now, still officers that were initially on scene were actually there to help Stevie.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Yeah, the woman in the back. Drop the knife. Don't shoot him.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Craig,
That's like the 40th time they've asked you to drop the knife.
Drop the Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Craig, just back up a little bit. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Yeah, she probably is the one.
Craig, just
called.
back up.
Matter of fact,
back
I'm pretty sure she is. I'm pretty sure she is.
Drop the knife. Stevie, you gotta drop the knife. We do not want to shoot you. Just drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop the knife, hun. Drop
We don't
want
to shoot you as he just continues to like walk towards them and shit, bro. Like,
honey, you gotta drop the
now,
knife.
right now,
you gotta
okay,
drop the knife.
you know, but at a certain
Stop,
point,
drop the knife. Drop the knife.
my biggest tasers. What, bro? There's like 5 cops there. Couple more show up. Only one of them had a taser, and it was the first one, and it didn't even work. Not like, oh, it didn't work on this dude. It wasn't working. So y'all, between all y'all have one taser and it don't even fucking work. Absolutely insane. Now, at this point, I still agree with them trying to get him to drop the knife. I still agree with them not shooting him. But what ends up happening, I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same thing, bro. We saw him charge at the second cop on scene, this one who's talking to him, not the female cop, the other cop right there. He was the one getting chased by this dude and getting the knife swung at him and still didn't shoot him. I would have shot him right then. You're charging me with a knife. I'm not about to start running backwards and risk tripping over and falling down, and then this 300-pound gorilla falls on top of me and stabs me. No. But shout out to these cops for keeping their cool. However,
you gotta drop the knife. You gotta drop the knife.
This officer, the woman officer, she's doing her job. She's being firm, and at the same time, she's showing care. And
it's funny his name's Stevie because he looks just like this dude Steve that I knew growing up. and Steve was retarded. Chumlee, he looks like Chumlee from Pawn Stars.
Drop it, hon. Drop it. Can we? Do we have another taser?
Can you drop it for me, Steve?
Do we have anyone else with the taser?
Steve, drop it. What's going on with you?
Honey, you gotta drop the knife.
Just drop it so we can help. You got a big knife in there. You gotta drop it so we can help.
hell just happened? I don't know what just happened. StreamYard apparently just kicked me out. I don't know what's going on, bro. The last 2 days I've been using StreamYard without YouTube. Doing like me and Pablo watched the world domination shit, and there was like, dude, the stream was fucking perfect. Like, but then I go live, and this shit happens, bro. I got fucking the fastest internet. I got a fucking brand new computer. There should be no reason for this. There should be no reason. All right, so I don't know what the last thing y'all heard was, but fuck it. I'm just gonna run this video and then we'll talk about it. But then I'm just
Your family wants you to get help. What's your name, my man? What's your name? What's your name?
optical, not wireless. Nah, bro. It's all right. All right. So it's a whole lot. So it's a whole lot of that. It's a whole lot of them pleading with this man, right? And then finally, at the end, dude shows up. The last cop shows up on scene and gets out of his car, and the female cop says, "Do you have a taser?" And he says, "No." But this guy's not fucking playing. This guy's not playing. He's like, "No," and he's holding his gun, and he's like, "Drop the knife, drop the knife." Then the dude with the knife starts charging the officer who just got there. The officer didn't immediately shoot. He started running backwards. But then, you can only run backwards so much. Like, dude has a knife, bro. Like, you don't want to trip and fall. Like, but he did. He was running backwards, and then finally he just unloaded on dude. He shot him like 7 times. I can't blame that officer. Now, this cop, Abaya Israel, he thinks it was a bad shooting. He thinks that they should have just continued to plead with this man and try to get him to drop the knife. This guy was not dropping no knife. He was not dropping the knife. And if you don't have a less lethal option because your department doesn't have fucking tasers for some reason, then you got to shoot the motherfucker. I mean, should he have shot him in the kneecap or something instead of shooting to kill? Probably. But can we really blame the cops in that situation? And again, people watching that know, bro, I don't like the police, right? But I'm not anti-cop. I'm anti-bad cop because most of them are bad and don't even know the fucking laws. But the good cops, bro, I look at all the officers in that situation as good cops. You had the cops who were trying to calm him down, trying to get the knife away, trying to work it out. And then you get the cop that shows up last, like, all right, this has gone on too fucking long. Now he's charging at me. No, bro, I'm unloading a clip on him. Fuck that. Fuck that. I've always said that, bro. Like, people think I hate the police. I don't. I really fucking don't. I just wish they knew the laws as well as some citizens. Bro, it's sad when a lot of citizens know the laws more than the cops. That's the sad part. But I had some more videos to play, but unfortunately it's being fucking gay. Good shit to play too tonight, but I guess we could save it for Unscripted. So what do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to do? Because sometimes they try to take themselves out and let the cops do it. But well, that's the thing, Moose. Like, that's what this felt like. This felt like a suicide by cop type of situation. Absolutely. That's how this felt to me. Otherwise, why do you keep charging at the cops? Why aren't you dropping the knife? I get there's a mental illness there, but the dude seemed like he understood the situation and knew what the fuck was going on, you know? He had family and friends all, you know, around out there yelling, Stevie, don't shoot him. Stevie dropped a knife. Don't shoot him. Like, bitch, you're yelling, drop the knife. So you know he has a Michael Myers knife in his hand, and you're still telling the cops, don't shoot him? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Now, you know what probably would have worked? Pepper spray. They didn't even attempt to use any pepper spray. But, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. We're past that. We're off that. Life is precious, man. I know I lost a lot of friends. I'm the last of my... Yeah, man, I lost a lot of friends too, bro. Lost a lot of friends, lost a lot of family. You know, life is definitely precious. But the way I kind of look at it now, because I've lost so many people, the way I kind of look at it now is like, is life that precious? Like, like obviously I don't want to die, but I'm saying like is the afterlife really what, like, I don't know. Is that really like the better part of life? I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we die. You know, I don't know. For y'all that watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, there's an episode on the second to last season, I think. I think it's the second to last season. Might even be the last season. Larry and Richard Lewis are talking, and Richard Lewis just looks awful. He's old as shit. It was like, yeah, I think it was the last season. But Larry looks at him and he's like, would you just die already? Can you just die? And he's like laughing. And then Richard Lewis ends up dying later that year. Crazy. Will you just die already? But it's like, seriously, like sometimes like I'll be talking to Pablo and I'm like, will you just die already? No, I'm just kidding. Shout out Pablo. Nah, real shit though. Nah, I'm just kidding, because we did almost lose Pablo for real, and yeah, that was a rough time. Matter of fact, let me play that song, yo. If you don't know Pablo Picasso's story and you're not too familiar with his music, or even if you are familiar with his music but you're not too familiar with his story, bro, this fucking song. And he almost didn't put this on the EP, bro. The way this song came about, so we had picked certain beats, right? And we had gotten some beats from Chase Moore, the dude that makes Ilmax beats and shit. He does a lot of shit. He's probably the best underground West Coast producer. But so we were picking out the beats, and we had 3 of them, and then Lush was like, yo, you know, do you mind if I hop on the EP? And we're like, fuck yeah. And he brought that beat. But then we were looking for one more beat because we wanted 5 tracks, right, on the EP. So there was this one beat, and it was the first beat in the folder of like fucking 150 beats, right? So I kept listening to it, but I kept like going past it. Same with Pablo. And then finally, like, one day, it was like the day before we were going down to record the rest of the EP. I was like, yo, I think this beat, like, I think we need to use this. For some reason, I just had this feeling. Like, I heard it that morning and I was like, yo, and I sent it to him. He's like, yeah, he's like, I've been thinking about this one. And I was like, bro. And he ended up writing this fucking song to it. And it's fucking absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So let's run that real quick. Hopefully StreamYard don't fuck with me. StreamYard, will you just work for me, dog? I mean, I pay $45 a month, you know? First of all, shout out to your boy, Social Assassin, because I made this cover art. I don't like the lettering on the Imitating Life, and it was supposed to be further to the left. It was supposed to be in the bottom left corner, but somehow it ended up like after it got fucked with by the person who, you know, helped put the album together. Not Lush, but somebody else. They fucking moved the wording over, and I couldn't find the font that I was gonna use originally. But yeah, I made this cover art. That's a picture of Pablo Picasso, a real picture of him when he was like fucking 1.5 years old, 2 years old, playing a toy guitar. I told him, send me some pictures. He sent me because I was like, let's just use like a picture of you, you know, as the cover art. So he sent me a few pictures because Pablo, very much like me, we don't take a lot of pictures. There's just not a lot of pictures out there, me and Pablo. So it was just gonna be just the picture of him. But then when I got sent the picture, I was like, oh nah, let me see what I can do with this. And I thought this was fire. I liked it. Connect to the internet. I am connected to the motherfucking internet, bitch. It literally, what? Dog.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely hell.
I never thought I'd make it. I weathered every storm. There was points where I'd come complacent, and I didn't even know who I was anymore. Looking back on my past reflections, so many heartbreaks. Facts and lessons. I done traveled to a
But I do live in like an apartment building, so I feel like when you live in an apartment building, like the Wi-Fi is just kind of like, I don't know, it feels like it's just like a bunch of tangled up wires type shit. That's just how it feels. Constantly on my TV, something will pop up where someone's trying to connect to like their own devices, and it'll pop up on my TV like, oh, allow this, and ugh. I had to get the fuck out of this apartment building. I do love my apartment though, but all right. And this is actually Pablo singing on this shit too.
There was days where I never thought I'd make it. Now I weathered every storm. There was points where I'd come complacent, and I didn't even know who I was anymore. Looking back on my past reflections, so many heartbreaks, setbacks, and lessons. I done traveled to a different dimension. So the fact that I'm alive today, damn, it's a blessing. Got a blood infection from shooting up heroin on death's door, asking her to let me in. Saw how beautiful heaven is thrown into my body. Had to relearn
Back.
Woke from my coma. They said I'd never walk again. Sleep kissed me on the cheek, but it was not the end. So I at least want you to try to comprehend. I'm in the boot today. They used to say I'd never talk again. I've been overcoming every single obstacle, so I'm feeling damn near unstoppable. I already achieved the impossible. I hopped up on my own 2 feet and walked about that hospital. That's when you really down for you. Who is holding you down and who is tremation? There was days where I never thought I'd make it. Now weathered every storm. There was points where I'd come complacent and I didn't even know who I was anymore. This is a whole different energy I'm channeling. My life a movie, all that's missing is the camera lens. Thanks for the ones I hold close, show me what the word abandonment. Had to be honest. Health had me facing my fears, calling out for help, but realized that only I care. Promised to myself I would not fucking die here. I cried, yeah, but then I wiped clear my tears, and right there I learned that life rarely fights fair. Gotta start fresh like a white pair of night gears, searching in my soul, and sometimes what I find's rare. Pops had cancer, trying to get through the pain. He put a shotgun in his mouth and blew us all away. Whether I like it or not, he's in my DNA, cause we gon' end the same. Bitch, I'm going out with a bang. It made me look back on the life I've been living. Non-stop clock watching, the time was ticking. I knew that I had to kick my addiction. I dropped the needle for the record like the vinyl spinning. There were days where I never thought I'd make it.
Bruh. All right, so when Pablo first spit that bar to me, when he said, yeah, amen, when he said, I dropped the needle for the record like the vinyl spinning, bruh, I said, what? I said, what the fuck? Like that to me, like that is a top tier bar to me. And Yo-Yo, I don't even think Yo-Yo realized it, but he had a very similar bar in one of his diss tracks to Pablo. It was something about the needle in the record, like it was something very similar. And I'm not saying Yo-Yo stole. I'm saying like either he heard it and used it against Pablo, which is fire, or he just came up with it, which is fire either way. But when he spit that bar to me, I was like, holy fuck. Like, bro, I dropped the needle for the record like the vinyl spinning. Because if he ain't dropped that needle, A, he'd be dead. But even if he didn't die, he wouldn't have been making music. Like, I dropped the needle for the record like the vinyl spinning. Fire. Absolute fucking fire, dog. Absolute fire.
Where I'd come complacent and I didn't even know who I was anymore. There was days where I never thought I'd make it.
I'm gonna play.
Where I'd come complacent and I didn't even know who I was anymore.
Bro, me and Pablo really got to do a whole episode of Unscripted talking about how this EP came about, because I know like we've both told like little bits and pieces of the story, but what we actually went through to get, bro, what we actually went through to get this EP done was absolutely insane. I could sit up here and tell the story right now, but I'd much rather be there, have Pablo there, because he can tell it from his perspective. I could tell it from mine. Plus, I have a bunch of videos. Like, we went down to Philly twice to record at this studio, right? I'll say this part. Like, the guy that produced this EP, he worked with Patti LaBelle, Kanye West. Like, he's worked with some legit motherfuckers. He's got Grammys. Like, he doesn't work with just anybody. Like, and really not just anybody's allowed in this studio, for real. Like, you can't just like just any Joe Schmo can call and be like, yo, I want to book the studio. It doesn't work like that at this place. So the fact we were even able to get in there, shout out to Lush. And we worked with the best engineer they had. And the craziest part is, so the first time we went there, Pablo recorded 2 tracks. One of them was Die Laughing. And the dude was so impressed by Pablo because he was like, he was straightforward with us. He's like, I hate producing like hip hop, because he's like, I love rap, I love hip hop. He's like, but unfortunately, most of the people that come in here aren't good, you know? But he fucked with Pablo's shit so much that after we finished the first 2 songs, you know, we're like, oh, we got to come back like next week or the week after or whatever. And he asked us, he's like, do you guys mind if I finish the EP with y'all? Like, can you book that with me type shit? Like, cause I want to finish this shit. And we were like, hell yeah. Like, bro, shout out to Justin Miller. Follow him on Instagram or wherever. It's Justin Miller, Milk Boy Studios. Yeah, bro, this was a hell of an experience. But when the second time, I think it was the second time we went. I want to say it was the second time, and I got videos and everything of it. When we left the studio, apparently while we were in the studio, there was like a tornado, there was a flood, there was all this crazy shit. But when we were in the studio for like 8 hours. So when we came out, it's sunshine, da da da. But Lush's girls telling Lush like, oh, they shouldn't drive home tonight. And we're like, what? Like, it's beautiful out. Like, what the hell? So we drop Lush off. We start driving. Bro, the whole highway going home was closed down. It was like the fucking Walking Dead. There were cars, hundreds and thousands of from Philly to fucking Massachusetts. There were thousands of cars just abandoned on the highway on 95, like just abandoned. There were cars abandoned on the George Washington Bridge. Like, the shit was insane. It was a flood. There were pickup trucks fully submerged underwater. Like, shit was absolutely insane. And how we got out of there is even crazier, but I'm not going to tell the rest of the story. I'm going to wait because, you know, a little bit of anticipation. All right, I'll tell you this. So I'll tell you this part. So how we ended up. So we pulled over. We slept for a couple hours, and then we found like a way around because every road was closed, bro. Every road was flooded. And when I say flooded, bro, like, I'm talking the water. Like, I tried to drive down one of these roads. The water was up to the middle of the windows of my fucking car. Like, that's how deep this water was. But anyway, so we pulled over. We slept for a couple hours in the car. Then we started driving again. And there was a small portion of the highway that was open. But then, like, there were cops telling us to get off the highway and shit. So we see an ambulance with a New Hampshire license plate. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I jump out of the car and I run over to the ambulance. And I'm like, yo, are you trying to get back to New Hampshire? And he's like, yeah, we came down here just to help. You know, and I was like, bruh, we're trying to get back to New Hampshire. You know, like that. I explained it to him. He's like, all right. He's like, follow me. So the cops told them where there was an off-ramp where it's still blocked off, but the cop told them just move the cones and you'll be fine. It'll take you to right where you need to be. So we literally just followed the ambulance. It was fucking the fact that we ran into a New Hampshire ambulance, like trying to drive back while we were trying to drive back, was just unreal. But the whole experience was absolutely insane in the studio and everything that happened around it. And I know I'm forgetting stuff because I have so many videos. Like, we could literally do a whole documentary about that fucking experience. But speaking of, I feel like now I know, like, like this song is like it's one of those songs that just like, to me, it's a perfect song, but I feel like it doesn't really get the proper, I don't know, like people love Pablo's music, but they never request to like hear this, which is crazy to me because this shit is insane. Bro, he did this shit in one take too. He did this shit in one fuck. And this beat, bruh.
Bundle and save on insurance. Libbity bibbity.
So
This beat, me and Pablo heard this beat when I first fucking had Chase Moore send me the file with all the beats for us to pick through. We heard this one and we both we're like, yes, this beat needs to be used. And bro, it's crazy to me because like producers, they name their beats in their files the weirdest shit. Like, I don't know if it's like auto generated or if they pick it themselves, but the names of the beats are so fucking weird. Like the song we were just listening to, Every Storm, it was the name of that beat was like After Show, which is like, okay, you know. But this one was Chartned, CHARTNED. It sounds like a goddamn Pokemon character, Chartned. And I'll never forget that because like before we actually bought it, me and Pablo talked about this beat a lot. So the name just always stuck with me. No, if you don't like Pablo's, if you don't like Pablo's music, come see me because I got fists for you. Because if you like rap and you don't like this and you don't like this shit, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. When I listen to Pablo's music, I don't even think like, yeah, it's my homie. Like, he's killing it. I listen to it like I listen to anybody else's music that I've never met in my life. You know, it's just good music. Because y'all got to understand, if y'all watch me, y'all know what type of person I am. When Pablo spits some shit to me that I don't like, I tell him straight up, I'm like, dog, I don't like that. And he'll either be like, yeah, you're right. Like, I could change it, or I could do it. Or he'll be like, well, I like it. You know what I mean? But I'm always honest with him. You don't think there's been songs? You don't think there's songs out on his YouTube channel right now that I told him I don't like it, but I could see other people liking it? There's absolutely 100%. I'm very honest. I don't sugarcoat shit. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But I am smart enough to hear a song and be like, all right, I don't fuck with it, but I know other people will. But this song, if you don't like this song, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Got a whole lot of living left. No, I ain't give up yet. Toss a microphone and I'ma flow it to the freaking death. Cause I know that this is the best way for me to cope with the emotions and live with stress. But this is just the beginning steps. Bitch, don't interject, you been known to get a threat. They give us tech to learn shit up in a millisecond. Yet we use it just to check our Facebook and Twitter threads. We consume news feeds of off the internet. We're all machines full fed just like a gigapet. Whatever happened to going outside with your friends? To wonder why we got so many little kids depressed. We're not humans, we're just noises and silhouettes. So with a little best, we give a voice to the disrespect. We work our lives away, but then we're still in debt. The irony that we long gone just to disconnect. And every day I wake with this pain in my chest. I almost died, but I ain't fucking finished yet. I ain't gotta act, boy, I'm a gotta rap. I know when I'm sick, but they think I'm a hypochondriac. Like, has this lump on my backside, my test eyes. That's why I do everything back at it like a crack addict. I want all the smoke and I'm broke like take me for a joke. You wanna see who be the last left and take the butterflies from inside like an asthmatic. This shit is cut and dry, why not take a stab at it? Fuck you fast rapping, haphazard wreck faggots. In memory of Kobe's, throw 'em in a trash basket. So why you guys asking? I don't even like rapping. Got burn holes in my clothes, I'm into high fashion.
Bruh, burn holes in my clothes. I got high fashion. I'm into high fashion. That's just fire. Do you got a pen in the pad? Yeah. Nah, Pablo said some shit like that. But I thought you were talking to me. Do I got a pen? Yo, bruh. Me and Pablo got a song right now we're working on, and I'm off tomorrow, and I plan to finish that shit tomorrow. So, man, I wish I could play. I could play what we already have for y'all, but I'd rather y'all just hear it in completion. But the people I have sent it to, man.
I'm in this boat alone, kinda like I'm kayaking, punk rock like the old Ramones in a spike jack. Jettison is Jefferson airplane to a hijacking, turbulence, emergency messages from the flight captain. We're out of oxygen masks and any life jackets, so we gon' reach your final destination before the night passes. My advice is just try acid and smile like the Cheshire cat, just like Alice when you in chains and down in a hole. You just gotta follow the white rabbit. So when your light flashes before your pretty eyelashes, yeah, we might crash, but I promise we gon' die laughing. Thought it was.
Yeah. 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 Fuckers who rock with me over here that ain't afraid to type in the chat. Because there was a lot of motherfuckers that used to type in the chat all the time, and I know they still be watching, but it's like, what y'all scared of, dog? What y'all scared of? Who y'all scared of? Who y'all scared that they'll see you typing in my chat? Who y'all scared of? It's the internet, bro. We're all grown men. This is the fucking internet. Watch what you like. Comment on what you like. It's wild to me. Like, I'll never be like a secret. Like, if I enjoy someone's content, someone who goes live often, I'm not just gonna. And if I'm working, I'll just listen. But like, it's weird to me because I know that a lot of these motherfuckers. And every time I mention it, the numbers drop. Every time I mention that, the numbers drop. Because these motherfuckers know they enjoy the content, but they're too afraid to type in the chat because someone might see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the third time I've said something like that on this stream, and all 3 times the numbers dropped. It's crazy. I remember when I first chatted with you and Pablo. Was it with your boy that lives in Brooklyn or Queens and needs to see? Yeah. Yeah, it was on MME Educating's live. Yep. Facts. Moose. That's a fact. We met you over on MME's live. That's a fact. What should we get into? Some of the videos be choppy. I did want to talk about the King of the Dot event, but I'd rather do it with Pablo, but at the same time, I'd rather not talk battle rap anyway. But what I will say is that day 2 with the on-beat battles was absolutely fire. Shout out to Arcane. Shout out to Cortez and Real Deal, yo. Shout out to Renea. She cooked. Lady Caution was good. Lady Caution was way better than I thought she was going to be, but Renea cooked and she was fine. So shout out to that. She called Lady Caution a lady boy and then told Tay-Rock he's into lady boys. I was like, yo, it's over. It's over. It's fucking over, dude.
Is it over? Is it over?
It was over. It was indeed over. I think people are bugging too about Disaster's battle. Like people are like, oh, I saw E Hart be like, I'm so disappointed in Disaster. Like what? Like what? Bro, if you're a battle rap fan, and you didn't appreciate that Disaster performance, like, bro, it's Disaster. It's Disaster. You know his rounds are going to be hella long. He's battling someone who's been wanting to battle him that he did not want to battle. Like, so he's like, you're getting all these bars. You're getting all this smoke. There's no throwaways. You're getting all of this. Like, these motherfuckers act like they never seen a Disaster battle before. Now, I will say his second round was too long, but when you break down the material, it's still fire. Like, Disaster's 27-minute round was far better than Mook's 30-minute round. But whatever. It is what it is. I saw some people saying Sharon 30. I said, what in the fuck are you talking about? What in the fuck? Bro, this is why I hate battle rap now. This is why I don't watch battle rap now. These fucking fans, dog, they act like these fucking fans, and not just the fans, the battlers too. Like yeah, we don't want to see everyone rap forever, but when it's Disaster and he's battling Sharon, let that man rap. Let him rap. Let the man go. Like, what the fuck? And I even said it. Sharon's second was his weakest round by far, and Disaster's second was his longest. So, like, the second round kind of killed the momentum of the battle. However, the material Disaster was spitting was still fucking fire. He could have cut like a third of it, though. I will say that. Both of their thirds were insane. But anyone saying 30 for Sharon is absolutely cooked. Absolutely bugging. Yeah, it was dope, right? Like, yo, you know, bro, like, when you watch a Disaster battle, you know, especially a grudge match like that, you got to expect that shit, bro. You got to expect that he's gonna. And people are, oh, I want to see vintage Disaster. So he brings vintage Disaster, and then people are complaining about it. I can't do it, man. Can't do it. Right, Sharon, right, bro, right. He's gotten a little better with the writing aspect of it, but yeah, it's the same exact flow, bro. If you've seen one Sharon battle, you've seen them all. And a lot of the way he writes his material, it's very generic. Like, he finds the most generic way to diss you, but like, and he likes to use current event bars a lot. And it's easy to fool a live audience with that shit. It's even easy to fool people watching on the pay-per-view. But like, real battle rap fans, we're watching that like nah, bro. Nah. That's not it. Like, oh man. Like, when he called him Salim Shady, I was like, I don't even like that bar. And then when Disaster's like, that's the fourth time in 2 months that I've heard that. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even know that, but I didn't like the bar anyway. You know, Sharon had some shit though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't even close to me, Disaster clearly got that. It wasn't even it wasn't even close, dog. Like what are we talking about here? You know, does that like I said, people were begging for vintage Disaster. Well, if you want vintage Disaster, you got it. You got it. You know? And like, yeah, he wasn't like aggressive all the way through. Like, I'll fucking stick my fist in your mother's like it wasn't it wasn't that the whole time, but he was weaving in and out of like aggression and like jokes, and I thought he did a really good job. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up. Oh, of course, fucking Pablo, man. Always gotta ruin my fucking show. Just stay where you're at, dog. I gave you props. I played your music. I said you were dope. I said I'm glad you didn't die. Like, can't you just stay where you're at? Like, it's Monday. It's supposed to be unscripted logic. I'm like, I'm just kidding, Pablo. Pull up whenever the fuck you want, dog. You know what it is. You know what it is. Speaking of A-Fan, I was watching A-Fan's live earlier, and I was enjoying the live. I commented a couple times, and he ignored me. I was like, all right, bet. I was like, when you're gonna come to the White Mountains? And I know it sounds gay, it sounds like on some Brokeback Mountain shit, but I love to hike, bro, and the White Mountains are a great place to hike. So if he's a hiker and he wants to hike a real mountain, I'll hike the White Mountains with him. Pause. Not on no Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger shit, but I'm just saying. Pablo said, all right, fuck off. Pull up. Salute, Pablo. My dog. Okay, now you're not. All right, I'm gonna pull up, and then he leaves. You know what? Just stay. Just fucking stay where you're at. Just fucking stay where you're at. Tell me about A-Ward. Well, A-Ward is one of my least favorite battle rappers. However, he, I think, had performance of the night on day one. It would have been Shoddy if Shoddy didn't have the choke. Shoddy went crazy. Shoddy clearly beat Tay-Rock. But A-Ward, bro, he put that bitch on a leash and walked her for miles. Didn't even give her no water. Bro, he dog walked Jazz. That was insane. And I don't even like A-Ward, bro. I really don't. I've told A-Ward this on Twitter and to his face in person. I told him, I just can't. Like, he's like, well, what is it? I'm like, it's your voice. It's your delivery. Like, I was very honest with him. But he fucking dog walked Jazz, bro. Pablo, what happened? He pulls up, doesn't say anything, leaves. Like, got to restart my modem. Of course, before you come in here talking shit, like, oh, I'm going to pull up. I'm about to pull up to your crib, bro. I'm pulling up and ringing your bell. And then I'm going to pull up. I'm not going to ring the bell, and I'm going to leave because I got to go restart my modem. Fuck out of here, Pablo. Isn't it funny how his first name has blow in it and his last name has ass? I'm not mad at that. A-Ward just really fucking took Jazz for a walk, though. But I feel like I feel like, yeah, especially after that Diz battle, to be able to still bring that same level of energy that Shoddy did, that's a fact. And I think that Shoddy's choke was pretty much like exactly the amount of time that my choke in my second verse Innovate was. Honestly, he said fuck off. Well, I told him fuck off. As soon as Pablo pulls back up this panel, I'm removing him. I'm gonna fucking wipe him from existence. So while we're waiting for Pablo to fucking get his shit together, well, let's hear a song. Let's hear a song. You know what? I'm gonna play y'all some Boston shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna play some Boston shit.
Doc to PDF again.
Seriously, you know, it'd be faster if I used.
Come on. Damn it. When I stumbled upon board. Yes, it is. Ah. It's like real homosexual activity right now. Oh, here we go. Or not. Gay biker bar. I know. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea. Nah, it's Dropkick Murphys, dog. Don't have a disrespect. Don't have a disrespect. Dropkick Murphys calling him Michael. Let's go. Is the reason. It was so good. Just made it that much
there
better.
we
Pablo,
go. There we
where'd Pablo go?
I'm here. I'm right here.
There, Pablo go. Where's Pablo's ghost?
Shut the fuck up.
Pablo said I'm pulling up. I told Pablo nope.
Oh.
What's up, dog?
That freestyle, not so dope.
Fucking
Mhm.
yo, you fucking know you're lying, so your nose growing like Gonzo's nose.
No, Gonzo's nose not known to grow. That's more like Pinocchio's. Like Pinocchio got a doctor's nose.
Well, every time I battle, I got those quotes.
You got shit.
You ain't got shit.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
So Pablo decides to pull up after deciding not to do unscripted. This is not the first time this has happened, so feel free to roast him. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's a good reason why we didn't do unscripted tonight. Yeah. And I was like, fuck it, I got to do a live anyway. And I knew Pablo would end up pulling up. Listen, you know I don't even know my mother. Why would you say that? That was mean as hell, dog. What? Hold on.
It was very mean.
That was
mean of me.
I need a new co-host. I say this every week. I need a new co-host. Simple.
Yeah, I can't.
I would never, bruh. I would never, cause y'all could never. Not that y'all could never do what Pablo does, but y'all could never do what Pablo does while dealing with me at the same time.
Literally.
Oh shit. I try to tell y'all I'm the same person in real life as I am on the internet. You know, when I was at that John Jones thing, I was saying, who y'all want me to punch in the face? I was saying it hella loud and shit. Like, dog, it was fucking crazy. I'm fucking wilding out. Oh shit. So Pablo, what's good, brother?
I'm just chilling.
Did you see the video I played earlier about
I didn't see any of the live, to be real.
Oh man, so there was this dude. I won't play the video again, but there was this dude, and he was at his boy's house, right? And they've been friends for long, like me and you, like decades, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's at his boy's house, they're smoking, chilling. He's like, "Yo, my girl's pregnant, da da da," and he's like, "Oh, word," you know. And then next thing he knows, you know, two females walk into the house. One of them's like clearly the mom, and one's clearly the daughter.
Yeah.
The daughter's pregnant. And he's like, I'm thinking, you know, maybe right? No, the daughter was 17 and they were like in their late 30s, early 40s. And he's like, dude's like, the friend has an 18-year-old daughter too. And he's like, bro, like that, which one's your girl? And he's like, oh, that one. So him and his 17-year-old pregnant girlfriend was living with the pregnant girlfriend's mom. And, yeah, dog. And the friend,
they both wanted to go for at the same time. Like, we'll both be pregnant together at the same time.
Right. And the friend was like, bro, I gotta go, dog. And like the guy's like, whoa, what's up? He's like, I have an 18-year-old daughter and you got a 17-year-old pregnant. Like, my question to the people in the chat, like, what would you do in that situation? And I said, if it was Pablo, and I know Pablo would do the same to me. If Pablo told you, oh, my girl's pregnant, she's 17, I'd be like, bro, we got to throw hands, dog.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's absolutely insane.
You know, people don't have morals, no Morios.
Yeah, they have fucking Warriors
for sure, bros.
We at Warriors.
We're at Warriors.
Moose said the war's done.
The war is done. It's over.
Yeah, that's what I did. I said, is it over?
Is it over? I run safe forever.
I played that. I played that early. I played the Trump one earlier, bro. Did
That's
only a
dumb.
part of it though. Have you seen it? The one with Trump?
Yeah, you sent me. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I
Oh
saw
my god.
the image thing of it.
Yeah, you don't need to see the whole thing, but
Read it and
fucking-
start the fire.
But the craziest part is that shit came out like a month ago before the war started.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean,
people
we
need
knew-
to understand, like, every single president has said the same thing. Like, oh, what would you say to Iran if they were like, you know, continued to try to have nuclear power? And they're like, don't. Like,
and Trump's like, I'm gonna bomb the shit
shit
out
out.
of
Literally.
them. and then he said, I don't even care, or something like that. Like,
listen,
shout out to Trump.
I'm not for fighting Israel's battles. I wish we would like not
Right.
be
No, I agree.
with Israel, but to act like Iran is that's the same shit when people always like free Palestine. Like, yeah, oh yeah, because Palestinians are all amazing. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Right. That's why like Palestine and fucking Israel, like their war, like I don't give a fuck about that. Like y'all can all kill each other. I don't care. But Israel, man,
I feel
like,
bad for the kids that are like trapped in it for sure. But
oh, of course. But you know,
like, it's not fucking like atrocities on both sides. It's crazy.
but think about this though, right? Like back in the day before nuclear bombs and shit, right? Like these people would get raped and pillaged. You know what I mean? Kids would get raped and sold, and like rather than just disintegrating. I feel like just disintegrating is probably a little better.
I mean, in war, but
it's always gonna be there's always gonna be innocent casualties in the wars, you know. So it's kind of like I kind of look at it like you just can't put too much into that because it's gonna happen. There's gonna be innocent bystanders.
I mean, I'm more concerned with the war that's going on in our own fucking backyard, you know.
Right? Yeah, I'm more concerned
The war
with
on our
this.
spirits, the fucking war on our children. They're just going missing by the fucking minute, and like literally, it's not. It's not even like. You know what's crazy is like 10 years ago, if you said like, yo, all the elites are satanic and pedophiles and eat kids and shit, like you would be seen as crazy and like the tinfoil hat person. But it's like it's literally all like confirmed at this point.
But we were but the crazy thing is we were saying shit like that 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, like the last 2 days. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
and people would look at us like we're crazy. It's like, nah, like you're fucking crazy.
That's one I knew. Like, you know, like sometimes you hear shit like reptilian people. I'm like, like, you know, there's conspiracies. I'm like, I don't know if I'm on board. But like, that's one I've always knew in my gut that the elite were PDF files, and that's where all the missing kids go. Like, I always knew that, even when I was like fucking 13, I knew that. You know what I mean? Like, so. It's good to see everyone else.
Do you think when they made when they made the Rudolph, you know, Christmas classic there, the Island of Misfit Toys, that wasn't like that was a metaphor for because if you don't think there was an island before Epstein Island, you're insane. There was plenty of islands. Bro, Island of Misfit Toys, Pinocchio, all these like old fucking cartoons and shit, like they were telling us like what's happening, and nobody was listening.
Yeah, they always put it in your face, bro. Like,
yeah,
they always put it right in your face.
Tupac said it best: "We got money for war, but can't feed the poor." Yeah, but
I mean, Yeah. I mean, I'm not like super socialist either. Like, I don't want to just give out my. It depends why someone's poor. Like veterans, I think it's disgraceful how we treat our veterans.
Absolutely.
But not everyone that's homeless just had like this crazy circumstances, and like some people choose to be homeless, bro.
So,
They don't.
A lot
they
of
don't
people are.
They fucking. You know what I mean? Like
A lot of like women are homeless with their kids and shit. It's like, yeah, they're a single mom and I get it, but like it's literally because they don't work. Like they
yeah. And some people they
won't even try
handle and get by that way and shit. Like some people don't want to work straight up. You know, obviously there's mental illness and there's drug addiction and shit, but like, you know, you got to stop doing drugs. I know
I don't think I've seen it.
It's hopeless when you're out there,
right?
Like, oh, but it's like you got to stop. You got to stop doing drugs so you can try to get a house, especially if you have kids. Like it is what it is. So
you got facts. But like when I quit doing drugs,
to random people either, you know.
No, not at all. Not at all. I've never seen the movie The Island. Is it new, Bruce? Is it a newer movie?
No, that's like that came out like 2005 or something, right? With Ewan McGregor and shit. Is that the movie he's talking about?
He said Scarlett Johansson's in it.
Yeah, I think she's in it. Her and Ewan McGregor. The Island.
I've got the higher ground, Anakin.
The Island boys was trying to make it.
Yo, there's a fucking clip. Now, I hate Kevin Hart, dog. I can't stand that motherfucker. Like he's got some movies where he's funny, and like I like the one with him and The Rock, Central Intelligence and shit. But he's the same.
Hey, which one is there? Like 3 with them two in it or something?
Yeah, but the Central Intelligence. But anyway, like
that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah. He's got like there's movies with like The Wedding Ringer, like with Josh Gad, like. He's got some movies where like I really enjoy the movies, but like he's the same no matter what.
Now
I completely forget.
Actors, they just play the same role in every movie and the circumstances change.
he's like the male version of Melissa McCarthy.
Literally. At that point, why not just make it a TV show where they play the same character and they just get all these hijinks each week?
Right. But there was he was on Snoop's podcast once, and it was when the Island Boys thing first came out, and Snoop played it, and fucking and Snoop was just like, when it ended, Snoop was just laughing, and he goes, I'm speechless, and Kevin Hart goes, I'm not speechless. You know why I'm not speechless? And Snoop's like, why? He's like, because I'm an island boy, and I still watch that clip because it makes me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, because I'm an island boy. Whatever happened?
Yo, nah, bro, pull up the Island Boy's son right now, dude.
What,
dude? I feel so bad for this baby, dog. It looks like a fucking alien. I'm not even kidding you.
Oh my god, it does. It looks like the fucking alien in Splice.
Yes, Splice. Thank you. I was trying to fucking think of what.
Oh
bro,
no,
I had it.
I'll show you both right now. This is their kid.
I had it pictured in my head, and I'm like, I couldn't fucking. Yes, fucking Splice. He is Splice.
Like where it turns from a girl to a boy. Where Adrian Brody fucks the female alien, and then right after he fucks it, it turns into a dude alien and fucks him.
Yes, yeah. But you know, Adrian Brody's a method actor, so he definitely got fucked by a real alien before he did this movie.
Literally. So hold on, let me show you. Ready? That you see the kid there, right? This the
That's insane.
Island. It's the Island Boy.
Yeah, there's a video of him on his first birthday, and he's like, and they're singing it to him. They're like, "You're the first island boy," and he's like, "I'm an island boy."
You see?
Yeah, bro. He's fucking
Spliced.
spliced, bro. I knew I was, bro. I had it pictured in my mind, and I'm
You gotta
like,
find the right picture because it goes through this whole transformation, like I said. But
nah, you
there's a
passed
specific
like
one.
3 already that look just.
Yeah, 100%. There's an even better one. Find them. If you watch the clip, you could find an even better one for sure. For sure. Oh my god.
Also kind of looks like fucking Sam from fucking Trick or Treat.
Oh my god. Looks like fucking Anya Joy Taylor, whatever the fuck that girl's name is. Is that her?
Yeah, I don't know, but he looks insane. That is the result of being on too many drugs when you're pregnant.
Oh, here.
Like,
Oh, that
I
is
don't
her.
know.
Nice. I was gonna say it looks like that's definitely her. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like fucking Anya Taylor. That makes sense.
Wasn't she in Sucker Punch? The movie Sucker Punch or
Sucker
something?
Punch? Maybe. I know she's in The Witch.
I could be.
The Menu or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
it's called.
yeah.
This chick.
Yeah, nah, she wasn't
She's
in Sucker Punch.
Fuck, what's the movie with James McAvoy or whatever? He plays the fucking the Beast. It's the
oh yes,
equal to
Split.
Unbreakable. Split.
Split.
Yeah.
Split and
She's in
Splice.
Split. Oh my god. What's the next one? Slice. She's in Slice with Anya Taylor.
She's in Slit.
Slit. Slice. What the fuck? That's hilarious, bro.
Yo, yeah, that's right. Moose, the girlfriend got caught shaking the baby, and he's like, "Don't shake him like that, yo."
Boy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Well, no
it's like,
wonder
bro,
why.
that there's already enough wrong with that baby.
Hold on,
We don't need
I wanna
to
see it now.
There's a lot to it.
That's crazy.
There's a lot to it. Is that your mom?
Is that the mom? Is that even mom?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. If my girl pushed out a baby who looks like this, I'm out.
I'm drowning her.
I'm leaving them both in a dumpster.
Is that your mom? Is that your mom?
I mean, it's playing bang, 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 island music.
Dude, hold on, pause it. Remember, bro, he looks like Mr. Mackey with his fucking tie fucking tightened. You know what I mean? You know when he loosens his tie and his head deflates, and then he tightens it back up and it like gets inflated again.
Bro, how come he has the same? He has the head of Chuck Liddell, even with the same. Why does his baby look like Chuck Liddell? It's fucking insane.
He's got Chuck Liddell hair. That's fucking wild.
Chuck Liddell hair.
And a Tito Ortiz face.
Literally. Oh my god, this is insane.
Bro, you could fit a whole nother set of eyes between those eyes.
Literally, it's Megamind.
It's fucking Megamind. Jim Carrey.
Bro, it's cooked. Yeah, my girl pushed out. It's like, what, you're saying my fucking baby's ugly? Yes.
Yeah, very uglier than you, which is pretty crazy.
Hold on, look at these two, and it came. Nah, yo, nah. That's not your son, dog. This genetic in a fucking lab, bro. This thing came from a lab or something.
And neither of them are like Caucasian. That baby is Caucasian as shit.
What do you think I'm saying, dog? Like,
I know.
Ew.
Y'all wilding on the Island Boy mutant baby.
The mutant. It's like, we run a school for gifted students. Fucking child.
You know where Pablo, you know where he was born?
Where?
He was born in the sewer with the cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
I thought you were gonna say on an island, boy.
Oh, I missed that one.
His page. Listen, I made a post saying I have the cutest baby.
And you're lying to everyone.
He's like, I just checked his page. Like, first of all, the baby shouldn't have a fucking page on any social
that's
media.
insane,
Number
bro.
one.
That's insane.
Number two, you have the ugliest baby that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There are very few babies that I look at and I'm like, oh, that's a cute baby. There are so many fucking ugly babies, but this baby, and I'm so sorry, baby, but you are ugly as shit. And it's not your fault.
By the beach boy. He was born by the beach boy.
Ever.
Near the beach.
At all. On any streaming platform or anything. Look at this beautiful, cute face. He is so cute. He is so cute.
He's trying to
by
convince
far
himself.
The most cutest baby.
Yeah, he is. By far the most cutest baby.
Yeah.
I checked the page. No. He could be a girl baby.
What?
He could be a girl baby.
What?
Hold on, dog. Hold on.
Yo, the son. Nah.
Is he
bro,
all right?
what?
For real?
Is he all right? For real?
He could be a girl baby is insane.
I'm not gonna lie. We go baby for baby.
We could go baby for B for B. Baby for baby.
B for B.
He said we
Nah,
got
shout out.
I'm not gonna lie. We go baby for baby. You feel me? He's
That's insane. We could go baby for
All right,
baby.
pause it.
Fucking insane.
We could go baby for baby. So if we're playing it like Big Bank take Little Bank, your baby is out of your custody.
I'm taking
You're
all
losing
your
that. I'm taking all your babies. Like I'm
leaving with a stack of kiddos.
I think the only baby probably ever in history uglier than this baby was probably fucking Rocky Dennis from fucking The Mask.
Oh my god. It's funny, I made a fucking Rocky Dennis reference on one of my last streams. I was talking about fucking Little Yachty and gang and their bullshit freestyles. I was like, yo, why are you saying it like this? And I was like, and with the confidence of Rocky Dennis.
the cutest one. And that's a fact.
And
there's not one. No. Laro Bands doesn't got it. He don't got it. He's a lot. Yeah. He's the cutest.
Couldn't even say the word Tyler. You don't got it. You couldn't.
Got it.
No. Yeah.
He's a lot. Yeah. He's the cutest.
He's a lot. Yeah. All right. He's a lot. Yeah.
And you want to know what's crazy is dude don't even live in the same state as his kid. Like he flies out every few months to go visit his kid. And every time he does, he has someone with him filming it.
Of course.
Like, bro, this is
gotta show the world that you're part-time fathering.
Yeah, this world is yeah, get a pair of fucking glasses because that baby is if the baby needed glasses, bro, it would need glasses like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. But not only that, the middle would have to be so big because the eyes are so far apart.
He should be put in a bubble boy.
In a bubble boy.
Or not, bro, like honestly, if that thing pops out at my girl, I'm leaving it on an island, boy.
Yeah, facts. And her. And
her, for sure.
This face is
or making them or like Leo DiCaprio, the kid in the Iron Mask.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, I haven't seen that movie forever.
Yeah, it's like based on a true story, but
yeah,
they don't know who well, actually, supposedly they just came out recently and said they think they figured out the identity of the guy in the Iron Mask. And
yeah, they didn't.
Some like not super high ranking, but like aristocrat politician dude or whatever that committed treason, and they just fucking kept him in there and they said, "Fuck out of here."
Yeah,
he's by far the cutest, 100%. Come on, man, you can't sit there and lie.
That's why I can't even look at you when I say it. I have to keep looking off to the side. Like
100%. He's by far the cutest.
By far.
100%. Come on, man, you can't sit there and lie. Let's be real.
And you're blinking up a
So don't try to
You be
compare
real.
nothing, y'all. When I said
Bro, he kept looking over to like, come on, man, come on, and blinking up a storm, bro.
Even the baby knows he's ugly.
He looks Chinese.
Yo, it's China Mac.
He's a baby.
It's fucking China Mac. It's the golden child.
Literally. He's like, he's opening up his eyes wider, and he's like, "Do you have any non-dairy creamer?" Oh man, you gonna get us in trouble again.
You gonna get us in trouble.
It's like a bad guy, a mini boss in a Steven Seagal flick.
Yeah, he looked like fucking Malibu Most Wanted, baby.
Uh huh. Wait, that's not the same kid. Oh, okay. And now we're in.
Take me down, take me all the way down tonight.
Oh my god,
bro. All I could think of is John Travolta and Pulp Fiction when he's like, "Yo, you think Judy's cute?" And he's like, "Which one's Judy?" He's the one with all the shit in her face.
Yeah, she's the one with all the shit in her face.
All I can think of is in that tone, too. Like, Island Boy. Oh, is that the kid with all the shit in his face? Literally. Fucking dingbats, dog. Look at this thing.
Yo, the drug. I can't fucking. I'll still, bro. The fucking drug dealer from fucking Pulp Fiction is. If that's not Cadillac Ron, I don't know.
It's the same dude who plays Rocky Dennis, the Elephant Man.
No, yeah, right. It is. It is.
Eric Stoltz. Actually, originally they filmed like a week or two or so footage of him in Back to the Future, and you can like I'll pull it up right now. They couldn't. Michael J. Fox was on the what the fuck was the name of the show he was on? Growing Pains or something?
Yeah, Growing Pains.
So he couldn't get out of his contract for
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. So he couldn't get out of his contract for the show he did, and the show came first, obviously.
And
So
Christopher
they said,
Lloyd's
all
the
right,
Great Scott.
They went with Eric Stoltz instead for Back to the Future, and then after looking at some of the footage, which I'll pull it up right now because it still exists, they were like, "Nah, this ain't it. Like, it doesn't have that comedic element that they wanted Michael J. Fox for." So they convinced the studio. They said, "Listen, we won't interfere with filming for the show. We'll get." Michael J. Fox agreed to, after he got done shooting for the day for the show, he would go and film for Back to the Future like mad late at night. And they said sometimes he was so tired he had to be carried off the set because he was sleeping and shit. Like,
wow.
But they did it.
And that's such a bro. Still to this day, that is one of the best movies ever.
Facts. Yo, what do you feel? Sometimes people try to say Back to the Future 3 is better than 2. How do you feel about that?
Not even a little.
Right. Me and neither. Like,
not even a little. Back to the Future 2 might be the best of the 3, to be real. Like the first one.
I hate Back to the Future 3. The second it got to the West, I'd turn it off. Obviously,
me too, but
getting older, you know, I do like Western. I appreciate Westerns more now that I'm older and shit. But
I felt the same way about.
I don't want to watch like a comedy Western though.
Right.
Either. There's some cool parts, and I like how the thing I do like is that they filmed 2 and 3 at the same time, so that there's a lot of like continuity. You know what I mean?
Right.
I do like that because you know, like in the first one, how he runs over the tree, and it used to be like the Twin Pines Mall.
Yep.
Like the Pine Mall or whatever. There's like a bunch of shit like that in 2 and 3 because they filmed them at the same time. But yeah, bro, I can't get on board with this. Back to the Future 3 is better than the second one. Like,
no, because people used to say Back to the Future 3 sucked, and now all of a sudden it's
I know, literally, me too. The reason I love it is because of the child extra at the end.
The reason I love it is because it has Mary Steenburgen in it.
Steenburgen, is that the older lady?
She's the one that that Doc tries to smash.
Yeah, no, she could get it.
She's Ted Danson's wife on Curb.
Mr. Sandman, ready? Look. This is Eric Stoltz's.
But hold on, pause it real quick. I wanted to say, like, it reminds, like, it's to me, it's like like the Ninja Turtles 3 movie.
Yeah, I was
where they
that.
go
I
back.
literally was gonna say that. Yeah, like it's the
Yeah.
same thing. Because some people say that that's better than Secret of the Ooze 2, and I'm like, you're out of your mind.
Out of your fucking mind.
Did you know that for Secret of the Ooze? Yeah. For TMNT 2, if you notice, I just realized this recently. You notice that they actually use their weapons like not at all in the second movie. That was done intentionally to try to tone it down. Because you watched the first one.
The first one's dark as shit. That's
one of the
like
best comic book movies like ever.
I watched that movie now. So last year it was in theaters, and actually Secret of the Ooze is going to be in theaters next week.
That's fine.
Yeah, so they did the first one last year, and they were like, we're gonna do the second one next year.
Hold on, that's the reason I brought it up. So I mean, I love Secret of the Ooze, but obviously it's more like jokey, it's more funny. The action is less. They don't like use their weapons like at all. And you know the scene where Michelangelo, he has like, what the fuck is it? It's like nunchucks made. It's like sausages or something, and he like makes a joke about it. I forget.
Yeah. He's like, sausage something, dude.
Yeah, like that scene was like banned in Germany. That was banned up until like 2002 or something, or 2020. I forget what they said. Wow. That scene was banned all the way up until then. And you know the scene where Raphael's on the roof and like screaming. That actually isn't Raphael. If you look closer, you can see the nunchucks in his side. It was Michelangelo, and it was like a whole subplot that they cut out because like you were supposed to see Michelangelo be more like human and not just like joking around. But they when they cut it out, you just assume that it's Raphael and shit, but you could actually see it, his nunchucks and shit. I was just learning a bunch of shit recently. Like, bro, did you know New Jack City? Right, the script for New Jack City was originally written for The Godfather Part 3. Did you know that?
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God. Now, obviously, some changes were made to the script. Another writer came and like tweaked a lot of shit and rewrote stuff to make it a different thing. And then Mario Van Peebles took it and made it like its own thing. But the original script for New Jack City was a Godfather 3 script.
That's fucking wild. It probably would have been better than The Godfather 3. But since you brought that up, let me ask you, because I love New Jack City. That's one of my favorite movies. But which is a better movie? New Jack City or King of New York?
King of New York.
100%. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Christopher motherfucking Walken.
With that cast, bro. King of New York. Even David Caruso, who I hate, his character in the movie is so hateable. You got a young Larry Fishburne who's fucking being a menace.
Larry Fishburne.
Yeah, it's before he was even Lawrence. He was Larry.
It was. Yeah, in the credits it would say Larry Fishburne.
Bro, the cast of King of New York is just too good. Like, I'm sorry.
And that movie is so fucking fire, bro. Like,
yeah. You just smoked Angel Dust pieces.
Bro, but yeah, so going back to Ninja Turtles real quick before you play this. When I saw Ninja Turtles 1 was the first movie. It wasn't the first movie I saw in theaters. I was like 6 when it came out, but it was the first movie that I was like, can we go see this? You know, it was the first movie that I like asked, like, can we go? It was like the second movie or third movie I had seen in theaters that like I could remember, but like I never like saw a preview for a movie and was like, I need to go see this. And I remember seeing the movie and at that young age thinking like, this isn't for kids. But then when I saw it last year at the theaters, bro, and I've watched this movie so many times, but when I saw it at the theaters last year, I was like, bro, this movie really like is not for kids. Like there's a whole sequence where like they get fucked up and they have to go to the country and hide out in this house and heal up and shit. Like,
right.
It's correct. Yeah, bro. That movie's
I don't really have many toys from years. I think we had donated, but that's also because I moved like
So I had the whole so when the first movie came out, when they first came out with the Ninja Turtle toys, I had every piece of the set. I had the Technodrome, I had the fucking the hideout, I had the sewer, I had Krang, I had all the vehicles, I had all the, and my mom's boyfriend took all of them, bro, and threw them on the train tracks, bro. Threw them on the train tracks. I had
bro. You know, my fucking stepmom threw away like my 9 notebooks of raps that I had and shit.
Oh yeah, man. You know what's funny is I was telling someone that the story about how we went there that day.
Oh really?
earlier today. Yeah.
That's crazy,
bro. I snapped on that bitch. But yeah, but Back to the Future, bro. Nah, Back to the Future 2 is so fucking good. Oh my god. But yo, what did I say today, Steez? I said, fucking, you a nerd like George McFly, and what that bar really means is I hope you fall out a tree and get hit by a car as soon as you fall in the street. Come on.
Yeah. You should have said as he crosses the shit. Something.
Come on. I had all them shots. I had all them shits too, even all the promo toys and movies that Burger King. Yeah, Burger King.
Yo, that's funny that you just brought that up, because so that was actually a thing at the time, because you know, kids would see it, obviously they'd be like, oh, fucking turtles, and they could get the toys when they were at Burger King. So obviously they're like, oh, I want to see this movie, I want to see it. And then like you were saying with how much it like wasn't geared towards kids, and it was like obviously they use weapons and they kind of get fucked up. A lot of parents were mad when they brought their kids because their kids would ask to go see it because they got the toys from like when they went out to eat, and then when they brought them to the movie, they were like, this isn't for kids. Like, ironically happened again with Batman, the first Batman.
I was just gonna say it's very reminiscent of Batman. Yeah,
when they made the Batman movie, they actually had a deal with McDonald's to like make the toys and shit. And yeah, they were pissed when the parents brought the kids to go see Batman. And like, I mean, that's on you, dog. That's on you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But shout out to the 90s, because like you would never get those type of movies today.
No, not even close. Bro, there's this dope channel I've been watching, and it's all about like overlooked, forgotten, or like underrated 90s movies, and they do like thrillers, neo-noir. And this dude, bro, he pulled out movies I've never even heard of, and I'm like, wait, this guy fucking this person, I'm like, Harvey Keitel in a fucking this role. I'm like, I've never even heard of this movie, because it came out in 92 or 93. I was like 4 at the time, and it's not like they're not popular at this point. Some of them only were in theaters for like a little bit, got overlooked because a different movie came out.
Like Tron. Tron is the perfect example of that. Tron is such a great movie,
No,
but
that's a terrible example because everybody knows Tron.
Right, but when it first came out, it was like forgotten about immediately because it came out at the same time as Star Wars.
Yeah, no, that's in that regard. But I'm talking about movies like, if I said the name, you'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Like The Swap.
Yeah.
Should I
I appreciate this dude's channel. I was like, yo, like I had a bunch written down. I'm like, yo, I got to check out this movie and this movie. I'm like, that looks insane. Hold on, let's see a little bit of Eric Stoltz as Marty McFly.
Yeah, Smooth. Let me know if you talked to a lawyer yet, too. Oh my God!
Look at it.
What? My only hope. Marty, I'm sorry, but the only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning.
What did you say? What'd you say, that? See, the fucking
even Christopher Lloyd wasn't given his best performance.
Nah,
that's
a fact. Yeah,
that's crazy.
What Back to the Future would have been like with Eric Stoltz is crazy. But
you know what, like my favorite part of the first Back to the Future movie is, and
what?
Like obviously that whole movie is just incredible, but like, bro, just the opening scene when
he turns the amp up and he's like,
bro,
"Man."
when he goes into the house, right, and like he's and Doc has like this like Pee Wee Herman type contraption feeding his dog, right, and like all this other shit going on. And then yeah, he turns up the bass and shit. He hits that guitar riff and goes fly like that. Just that opening scene is so fucking dope, dude. Still to this day, I could watch that right now and be just as interested as the first time I saw
Nah,
it.
bro, I love this. He was like, he's like, it's your cousin Marvin, and then he plays fucking Johnny Be Good, and he's like, your kids are gonna love it. Okay.
Yeah, and then the guy's on the phone. He's like, "That sound you were looking for?
We got it.
We got
you
it."
Want to steal someone else's entire shit? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like the Pee Wee intro scene. Fact. Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy because I was literally just thinking about that too. As you said this, I was all I could think of was Pee Wee.
Dude,
and the fucking eggs and the whole fucking, oh my god. Actually, you know what? Now I want to watch it.
Bro, Pee Wee's Big Adventure is fucking fire, dog.
Yeah.
Like what, bro, when he goes to the fucking dude's house, the fat rich kid, and he jumps in the pool to start fighting him, like that is
What's that kid's name?
I can't fucking remember.
I know. Oh man,
but yeah, bro, when he jumps in the pool to fight him over the bike.
It's funny. The other day I made a fucking. We were watching something. I was like, "Fucking Large Marge, some Large Marge sent ya."
Tell him Large Marge sent ya. Yes, dog. Yes.
Like the fucking Goonies opening scene. I just watched that recently.
Right. Good love for you. It's good love. It's good enough, I think, but it's good enough for me. This motherfucker.
Francis. That's his name.
Francis, yeah. Francis. Yo, one of the main characters from Nerds just died or went to jail for grape. One of the two.
Oh, really?
Remember. Something big happened with that dude. Hold on, I'll find out right now. Oh yeah, he died. He's not a rapist. My bad. He died.
He died.
Which one's this? This ain't Pee Wee's Big Adventure. This is it's Big Top Pee Wee, I think.
No, it's Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
The bike scene that is not in Pee Wee's Big Adventure. Yeah.
Look out, Mr. Potato Head!
Bro, pause it. When we were talking about him in the movie theater, and you were fucking,
yeah.
Bro, Pablo was fucking like he was in the fucking background, fucking making these noises in this porn movie. Like, yo, that was fucking, bro. I was fucking dying, dog. Like, what?
I could do.
That was the first time
I've ever done.
That was the first time, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, it's kind of how it happens. Like how I stumble upon impressions I can do good. It's like,
but it's funny
in the moment, and I'll be like, oh, it's like when and like that one I nailed. Now, if I tried to do it now to do it as good, like I would have to warm up to it. I feel like, you know.
It's funny though because I feel like he really was making those noises.
That's a fact.
Oh,
in an adult theater.
Excuse me, I'm trying to pull my pad.
Morgan's back. Me too. Come on, let's get some breakfast. Come on.
Fire. Yeah, but it was a porn theater, Moose. It wasn't a regular movie theater. Can't be mad at an adult for whacking off in an adult theater, you know? I wouldn't do it, but yo, look at that. It's like Mousetrap. Bro, he barely
I
eats
know that was
any
the joke. Remember, I was saying, I'm like, bro, I heard growing up hearing about it. I'm like, I thought it was just like a regular movie, and he was in the background.
Right. They didn't make it clear. They didn't make it clear that it was an adult fucking theater. Like,
And I was like, imagine being
yeah,
the
there's
guy
only
that
3
goes to a
fucking
porn
creeps
theater
in
and is
there.
mad that some other dude's in the back fucking playing with him. So like,
It's like, I want my money back. I'm sitting there
where's the
trying
number
to.
for corporate? This is
I'm trying to understand the story of this man. All I hear in the background is fucking.
Mad dog!
It reminds me. Remember in Ernest's dog's name is Rimshot.
Rimshot, yeah.
Rimshot. I'm like, that's insane, dog. The
Oh.
name of your dog Rimshot is fucking crazy.
I know. Yo, I wish I was up there with you when you were watching that movie because I had the ill Ernest fucking. I even left out a couple because I was waiting for you to because I was like, oh, he'll catch a couple of them, but you didn't because you were focused on other things and you were making other jokes, and I was like, but that's where the dynamic with us two comes in. Like, I don't know. I was like, oh, I wish I was up there, but we got to definitely do a bad movie review together for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be amazing.
To pick the part. I got some waiting, like the fucking after school specials. I love those ones, bro.
I'm down, yo. We should one day we should watch fucking 315.
The moment of truth.
The moment of truth, dog. We should just watch that and say fuck it. And if we get hit, we'll just delete it after. But the people would love that stream.
Yeah.
What did the genie used to say after granting his wishes? I don't know, Moose. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious now. That bull's bigger than the dog. Who's got time for this? Who's got time for that in the morning?
I think he gives himself time. He wakes up 20 minutes early, sitting in the mirror and goes, "Mad dog!"
Moose said, "Look it up." I just can't say it. Like what? Did that thing just say he weighs like 97 pounds? Bro, Mr. T cereal is hilarious. He takes like 2 bites of this shit.
Good morning, Pee-wee. Good morning, Mr. Breakfast.
It says still sue me.
Can I have some Mr. Cheese cereal? Okay. Pity the poor fool. Don't eat my cereal.
What the fuck? And he eats it with a fork.
A giant fork. And he barely eats any of it. He doesn't even get to the eggs and shit.
You're sick. Well, I'm off.
He ate a couple
Good.
pieces of the Mr. T cereal. And that's
Literally.
it. Bro, look at that house.
Hey, look at it. He has all these fucking, by today's standards, they'd be like, cancel Pee-wee. He has fucking indigenous peoples in his front lawn. It's like the Curb episode, the black lawn jockey thing.
Yeah, the black lawn jockey, bro. That's just fucking insane. It's Rudy Giuliani.
Bro, I know, literally. But Mr. T cereal just looks like Captain Crunch, dog. But like
no,
giant.
it was. You don't remember Mr. T cereal?
No, I remember it, but I don't think I ever tried it though.
Yeah, it was basically like a shittier version of Captain Crunch. Like it pretty much tasted the same, but it was like it tasted kind of like a generic version of.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Crabtree.
Hey, good morning, Pee-wee.
I'm gonna water my lawn now.
Okay.
Walking inflatable lawn flailing tube man.
Let's go.
I'm going to water my lawn now. Oh my god.
Yo, speaking of spelling, I don't know where Pablo went. Speaking of spelling words with cereal, bro. Remember Alphabet cereal? That shit was on point.
What?
Pablo, you remember Alphabet cereal?
Alphabet cereal.
Yeah, it was like they basically tasted like frosted Cheerios for the most part. And
yeah,
they were the letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like SpaghettiOs, but for cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was fire. Shit was fire. I had some shit for Unscripted, but I want to save it for next week.
Yeah, no, let's definitely save it.
That Matrix thing, bro, we gotta save
Yeah,
that.
that's fucking hilarious.
I can't wait. So there's only a few people in here, but since we were on the topic of movies, fuck it, I'm gonna tell this story. So one time, right, like the how me and Pablo are, and like our other friends and shit, like we're all huge. For the most part, we're all huge movie buffs, right? So like we'll look for those hidden gems, you know what I mean? So one day I'm at Walmart, and and it was pretty much every week we would go to Walmart, and one of us would like buy a new movie, right?
Yeah.
And not necessarily new, but like a movie that we didn't own. So one day I'm there, and I think Pablo was with me, and a couple of other homies was there. It was like a group of us, and I see this movie. Called The Swap, right? Robert De Niro's face, huge on the cover. Okay, just a big picture of De Niro's face. So I'm like, oh, word, $5. Fuck it, I'm buying it, right? So I buy this movie. The Swap. Thinking we're gonna get to enjoy an old, because it was like from like the early 80s or late 70s. So I'm thinking we're gonna get to enjoy, some vintage Robert De Niro, even though fuck Robert De Niro for real.
Yeah.
But we were gonna enjoy some vintage Robert De Niro. Bro, we get back to the crib. We put this movie on, and Robert De Niro is already dead in the movie before it starts. So you don't get to see Robert De Niro. And it's about his son trying to avenge his death, who is played by some random chun. So it became this like running joke where like, oh, you got swapped. Like anytime someone got like ripped off or like fucking screwed out of something, we'd be like, oh, you got swapped. Because like, bro, you put Robert De Niro's face huge on the cover, and he's not even in the fucking movie.
No,
I think he
it
was
wasn't
in one flashback.
big on the cover. That's all the cover was.
That's all the cover was.
Face.
That's
and
all
his name at the top, and it said The Swap.
That's a fact.
I thought he was in like literally 40 seconds of it.
It was. They showed one flashback clip of like him dying, and the son seeing it happen. And it was like a 30-second clip. And that's it. And the movie was fucking terrible. Like bro, I got
trash.
So I forget who said it, but like when we were done watching the movie, someone was like, you got swapped. And like it just became this fucking ongoing thing. Like, oh, you got swapped. Like someone would get some weed and be like, oh, look at this way, I paid 50 and 8 for this, and we look at it, it's like, oh, this is garbage. You got swapped. Like it's fucking. It became a thing. So you got but back then we didn't have I couldn't go on my phone and go on Google and be like and look up the swap and see, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't do that back then. You just had to take that gamble, and I lost that one. I got swapped.
Can I tell you about a gamble that paid off buying a movie?
Yeah. Let's go.
So like you said, we used to go to Wally World all the time.
Yep.
You know, they had the 2 for $10 bin or whatever.
Yeah, they had the $5 bin.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So it'd just be like random old DVDs that no one was buying. So some of them would be like $1, $2, like
a lot of straight to DVD shit.
Yeah. Like Steven Seagal Sniper Spec Ops would be in the bin at this point.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you'd find gems in there too, though.
Yeah, you definitely find some good shit. Like this one. So one day I pull out this movie. It's called Mean Guns. And I'm like,
yes.
Yo, with Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
The guy that plays Raiden in the Mortal Kombat movie and shit.
And Highlander. Yeah.
It's Christopher Lambert.
There can be only one.
And bro, it's so amazing. Isn't like Ice-T in it too? I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
There can be only one.
1997 action with Ice-T's and Christopher Lambert's. This movie is fucking amazing. It's pretty much like Battle Royale, where all these people are like in it's like a prison. Yeah, it's a prison.
I remember when you bought this. I remember. Yeah.
So all of a sudden, it's like, you ready? The game's about to start. And all of a sudden, the people on this balcony, they just throw entire buckets of weapons. Like there's baseballs, there's guns, there's knives, there's every kind of weapon. They just like throw down, and everyone's like, kill each other.
Yeah, this movie is sick.
A briefcase full of money.
Yo, Bruce Lee.
When I tell you, this fucking movie is so never heard of. Still to this day, all the time, I'll make the reference. I'm like, yo, Mean Guns. And I'm like, no one at all knows this fucking movie.
No,
I've ever met.
I've referenced it, and someone was like, you mean Mean Streets? And I'm like, oh, no, that's a fire movie, too. But no, Mean Guns.
Look, full movie.
Bruce Lee. If you've never seen Mean Guns, Bruce Lee, if you're still in here. God. Bro, you will love that movie.
We might have to do a watch along of this, bro.
Yeah. Oh, hold up real quick. So a movie that I stumbled upon that ended up being a favorite of ours, that's a classic and not very well known, Lock Up with Sylvester Stallone, bro.
My God.
I randomly bought that one day. That's like one of the fucking illest fucking movies, dog. But Mean Guns is like,
Yeah. Like the lighting is terrible and shit. It's like super low budget, but it's incredible.
yeah.
Buttface, dickhead.
Buttface and dickhead.
Buttface and dickhead. Pablo, that's what people call us.
Probably.
Anytime, any place.
Anytime, any place.
So Christopher Lambert. Oh yeah, well you gotta see Ice-T in the hat. He's like, what we're gonna do here is everyone's gonna get a weapon.
Oh yeah, he's the one who runs it. That's right.
Yeah, bro. Ice-T. What about the girl?
He's like,
I'm not here to bust through the whole
he's like,
operation. Oh my
he's
God.
like, what's gonna be the body count? Oh, Moose, salute. Good night, brother.
Peace, bro. Look at it. He's like, I'm slowly walking the room.
Look at his face. Yeah, he's like, he's in a music video.
So you can know by the seriousness of my face and my hat that I run the joint.
Hey, Ice-T, did they not tell you you're not supposed to look directly into the camera?
Yeah. They couldn't even afford enough extras because, like, I'm pretty sure way more than this amount of people die. In the movie. Way more than this die in the movie, but it's like, yeah, there's like 50 of you. This is the theme where the mean guns.
You know what he said?
He's on the balcony. Let's hear the speech. Bro.
Was this before? Hold on. Was this before or after surviving the game?
I don't
Had
know.
to
But
have been
it's
after.
survival of the fittest. So if you guys can survive the game, this was 97. Surviving the game was what? 99.
Like 90. No, it was like 92.
No, it's probably 95, bro. It's not 90.
Hey Siri, when did surviving the game come out?
94.
Yeah, so not, yeah, I knew it was like earlier 90s.
Yeah, I was closer than you were. What are you talking
No, but my point was like I wanted to know which one came out first because Ice-T's like, all right, I played the one surviving. Now,
now I'm running the game.
Yeah, now I'm Rutger Hauer.
I'm Rutger Hauer in this situation. I'm the Rutger Hauer of this operation. Only difference is I wear a hat. You understand? What the fuck?
It's like life. Survival of the fittest.
Oh, we might have got hit. I don't know.
To win, you eliminate the competition.
No. Oh, no.
No, it's still on.
Accept.
Oh, competition.
Now, this whole prison has been vacated and cordoned off. That's the ballpark. Elevators and gates are cut off and locked. Everything else is open. Now, deep inside the ballpark is a briefcase filled to the top with cash. That's the prize. Now, once everybody gets spread out, why don't you killers give a guy a call?
Why don't you killers give a guy a call?
What's going on? Who got took out? That way I'll know when my game's over. The number's right on the back of your car.
Hold on, pause it.
Uh-huh.
He just said, whoever wins, make sure you call me to let me know that the thing that I put all this money into is over. Because I'm not going to be paying
from a camera.
Like what? Yeah, what? It's like make sure you call me. Like what
the phone's all over this joint.
All over this
now,
joint.
If any one of you gets a bright idea and tries to leave this ballpark, you'll be disqualified. Permanent.
That means dead.
True test of your skills.
It's a deadly game. Let's see if you can survive it.
And it's like a video game too, because there's literally like guns and different weapons just like placed in random spots, you know. Like,
yeah, bro. I was just thinking this. I always said, bro, Mean Guns video game would be amazing.
Oh man, it's like when you go for the sword in Halo.
No more
you know,
bragging,
like,
you fucking rats.
Fucking
Motherfuckers got to show and prove now.
and they're in a prison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, they're in a fucking prison.
What the hell are you talking about, man?
Christopher Lambert is the quiet, cool one.
Is there a predetermined length?
But this guy is to me like, is there a predetermined length?
This game. Good question.
Good.
How come you shot the other guy for his question?
Yeah, yeah, seriously. Well, because the other guy came across like a dickhead, kind of.
Yes. Therefore, you can't
But-
ask questions. That's bullshit. What kind of game is this?
You all die.
Hold on, go back a little bit.
After 6 hours, you all die.
After 6 hours, is there a predetermined length for this game? Good question.
Pause it.
After 6.
He did the A fan. That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Now I'm not gonna answer it.
Right.
You all die. After all, they dedicating this place tomorrow. Question.
Yeah, what if we don't want to play?
It's the same guy, bro. The guys that get shot are the most like, hold on.
What are you talking about, man?
He's like, any questions? They ask a question and then he
I know.
shoots them.
And they're both like
After 6 hours, you all
the most
Like biker dudes.
Yeah,
like-
they're both bikers and the most obvious extra ever. It says bandana extra. Ready?
question.
Yeah, what if we don't want to play?
Clear wig, like, bro.
Then don't. He said then don't.
Yes.
He didn't say he didn't want to
like,
play.
wait,
He just
Lambert.
said what if we don't want to play. He didn't say I don't want to play. He just said
Yeah.
what if. What if? He's and Ice-T's like Trump. He's like, what if a bomb falls? What if a bullet goes in your brain right now? Bang.
Christopher Lambert is gonna be like, when did we start?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where can I get this CD?
Where can I get this CD? I love this track.
like Parado?
Yes. Makes you want to dance.
Are there any other questions?
I have a question. Is Christopher
Good.
Lambert
All
related
of
to
you
the
are more or
dude
less
who played the
professionals in here, so I
Punisher?
expect you to act with some form of
Thomas
dignity.
Jane?
We're
Yeah,
not civilians.
they
Probably.
I
look
know you
very.
understand
They
the
look
world.
similar.
Life is not fucking perfect.
He was in the mist.
What's going on? What's going on?
Shut up!
What's going on? What's going on?
He goes, "Shut up."
I mean, but the girl is fucking annoying. What's going on? What's going on?
She is
You know what's
wicked.
going on. You just heard the entire rules.
And he just said, "Any questions?" You could have said, "What's going
Literally,
on?"
typical woman. Listen to a whole speech about all the rules, chance to ask any questions, and then literally, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
There's a whole Q&A.
Literally, look at this.
I mean, I'd be hesitant to ask a question too, because 2 out of the 3 people that ask questions.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. This is crazy. There's a bunch of weapons. Kill each other.
Do you
Oh, yeah, I
support
think-
Israel and
I think they're all empty, right? And then they throw all the clips
Yes,
through all the bullets or
yes,
something
that's
like
right. That's right. None of them have. Yeah, they have to
Oh,
find.
like,
The, they have to find the clips that go. That's right.
yeah, because everyone would die at the throat.
I was thinking that when I first watched it, I was like, damn, everyone's about to get smoked already. But nah, they killed this. They did a great job.
Baseball bats and bullets.
Baseball fucking bat. See, I'm not going for the while you're trying to load up your gun, I'm already crushing your skull with one of those bats.
Because the guy came in.
The guy came prepared.
Oh, Christopher Lambert gone.
Like, Ice-T, why are you still even there?
He wants to play.
Yeah, he didn't get out of there before fucking shit goes down. He's like, no. I need a body count.
Bro. This movie is low budget gold, bro. Straight up.
Bro, this movie and 315 Moment of Truth are like the best low budget movies. Yep. Oh.
Fucking dick face and butt munch. Or the fuck?
Dick face and butt munch. Fucking Hurricane Rana. Oh, he's got him in a. Bro, he's got him in an arm bar. Up.
Flying arm bar.
Oh.
The wigs are insane. That's literally the same guy. I've seen this guy die 3 times already. This guy in the wig.
Yeah, and you know what else is crazy?
What?
Is when you hear the bats clinging together and then he hits the guy in the head, it makes the same metal to metal sound. That's fucking great.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that. We'll watch that whole fucking movie on a stream sometime.
Yeah, and we're gonna watch 315 too. So there's a movie. So 315 Moment of Truth is very similar to 3 O'clock High, except it's way better.
Yeah,
3 O'clock High is great, but like most people know that one. 315 is kind of like a hidden gem, right?
Yo, it's crazy. I seen this video.
Hold on real quick. So there's a scene in that movie 315 where he has to like break back into the school after school is over. So he like wraps his bandana around his hand. So you think he's gonna like punch the glass, and he fucking elbows it. So he elbows the glass to break it after he wraps his hand in his bandana.
Yeah.
All right, good.
I seen this video. It was like 4 girls, right? So there's like a field, and one chick goes to fight the other one, and she starts like beating this girl up, and then the friend like takes a step forward, like she's gonna get, and then the other chick runs up, and she goes, you trying to fucking get involved? And she like immediately backs up. She's like, it's fucking 1-on-1, back the fuck up. And then the girl's like, oh, get out of my face. So then she starts beating the other girl up.
Oh,
and it's quiet as fuck. It's just a field. There's just a camera filming it. No one's screaming. You know, typically people like making noise. No, girls aren't yelling, nothing. It's just mad quiet. And all you hear is like fists and people getting punched in the face and shit. And someone in the comments is like, is this a scheduled fight? Like, LOL. And I'm like, you've never heard of that? And then I looked. Everyone was like, right? What the fuck? Like, they were like so thrown off by it. And I looked at everyone that commented. I'm like, oh, none of them are white. And I was like, is this a white thing? I'm like, you never heard "Meet Me After School"?
I
and
know.
I was like, and I go, because they're like, what the fuck? This is a planned fight ahead of time. And I'm like, yeah. I go, because they didn't want to get thrown off the sports team that they're on at school. They don't want to get
right. You're trying to avoid suspension. You're trying to Like me personally, I'll fight in the hallways and shit, but I had plenty of times where it was like fucking out in the trail behind the football field after school.
I'm like, I guess that's like a white thing, is to be like, yo, meet me after school type of shit, because I don't know. Like,
yeah, bro,
it was
and
crazy
like
to me to see that people never like heard of that. I'm like, what? You never?
that
like,
is crazy.
Fight so that people don't like,
because
I guess in their mind, like, if I'm ready to fight you, that's it. Fuck it. I'm throwing hands right that second. Even if it's like, that's just stupid. That means you're gonna get
I did that a lot.
Arrested and shit. Like,
I did that a lot, which is why I got in trouble and arrested a lot. But
yeah,
but there were definitely plenty of times where it's like where I knew, like, because there was, I know you know, but like there was a couple years when I was in high school where like I had been getting in so much trouble that I had like a year of lockup hanging over my head, so I had to like be careful. But like there were plenty of times when I'm like, you know, fucking outside after school behind the fucking football field.
Right, it was just crazy to me that like people were acting like
and people would be hype about it all.
School. Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, and it was just supposed to be like 2 people, but then you get there and like everyone would be there.
Bro, nobody took the buses home. Like the buses left empty because everyone's fucking.
I remember that happened one time. It was supposed to be. I was like, I told this kid to meet, met in the gym like before this class started, so it should have been empty. The entire bleachers are full of people. I'm like, apparently everybody heard about me and this kid fight, and there was a bleacher full of people. Like,
and everyone's hype about it all day. Yo, peep this. So one time, right? You remember Bill James? You're a little young, but yeah, you know.
No, I know.
Yeah, facts. So one time, so when I was in 8th grade, I got expelled, and you know this, but I got expelled, and they were like, the only way you can come back to school is if you go to the high school and you're going to be in like this class for crazy people. It wasn't like a special ed class. It was just a class where you did the regular work, but you just couldn't be around the other kids, you know?
Right.
So it's like a
liability or shit.
Yeah. So Bill James was in there, right? And one day he's like, he comes in, and because like I was in 8th, now mind you, I'm in 8th grade. My first day of school there, I beat up a senior for stealing my chair in the lunchroom. I beat him up in the lunchroom in front of all his friends. Like I was getting into fights with seniors, juniors, and shit as an 8th grader, right? But anyway, so Bill James is like, yo, I gotta fight this kid after school. You like, will you come have my back? And I was like, yeah, fucking whatever. So I walk out there with him, right? And I don't even know if you know this. I walk out there with him, and there's a circle of people, and I see people that I know and that I fuck with. And the person he's fighting is Pablo's older brother.
Oh my god!
And I was like, Bill, bro, you're on your own, dog. Like, I'll make sure no one else jumps in, but I'm not. Nah, if I'm, and this was before I was even like really friends with Pablo's family like that. I knew Pablo's oldest brother, like, because we had like been to seen each other at concerts and shit. Like, we were cool, but we weren't like friends yet. But either way, I was like, bro, like, nah, I'm not. I'll make sure no one else jumps in, but this is you. This is all you. I'm not doing that.
That's
like,
fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, man, that's regular shit, bro. Meeting after school. What?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. No one, like, motherfuckers never heard of. Is this a planned fight? Like,
you know where we used to meet sometimes was because right between the middle school and the high school is a cemetery. So it's the middle school. It's
right?
Yeah,
like fucking.
Well, you know, I don't know. But so there's the middle school, then there's the cemetery, and then there's the high school. And we would meet up in the cemetery because, like, you know, it's less risky and shit, especially when, you know, mad people are gonna show up. But yeah, like, we had this trail behind the football field in the back of the school that was perfect for fights.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know the trail. I'm fully aware of the trail.
Yeah. That trail, bro. We used to go back there. So
all and shit back there too.
Every half day, we would fucking get to school, and we'd walk in the front door. The principal would see us and shit, and then we'd go right out the lunchroom door. And I was mad cool with the lunch ladies, so like they didn't care. So we'd sneak out the back door and we'd go into the trail, and we would literally just smoke weed and play hacky sack all day for the fucking half day of school. Oh shit. And then I remember one day we were out there smoking and hacky sacking, and your other brother, he was supposed to come out there. He's like, well, I got a test third period. And I was like, all right, well, after third period, because this was a full day of school. But I was like, all right, after third period, come out, right? And so I was like, but don't fucking bring anybody with you, because like this was like a thing. There was only a few of us, like, and he fucking brings the worst possible person. And I hated this kid. His name was Jesse, and he looks like the guy on the $10 bill. But but he brings this kid, right? And and he's like, oh fuck, I had this little bowl made out of a spark plug. And he's like, oh, can I smoke with y'all or whatever? And I was like, oh no, so he had the bowl. And I was like, because we were smoking joints or whatever, but we were out of papers and shit. So I was like waiting, and because I knew like your brother would have a bowl of some sort. So anyway, he comes and he's got the bowl, and I'm like, oh word, can we use it? He's like, well, can I smoke? Will you guys smoke me up? And I'm like, yeah, we'll smoke you up. Not only did I not smoke him up, I kept his bowl.
What the fuck? Yeah, fucking asshole.
I was so pissed.
Yo,
nah, Jesse couldn't get no girls, bro. Trust me, Jesse couldn't get no girls.
Look who's live right now. Yo, hold on.
Oh my god, who the fuck is live?
It's fucking performative.
Oh my god, I thought he quit.
He said he quit 4 times. He's like, I'm deleting this app. I'm done unless I get 9 million likes.
He thinks he's fucking Aaron Carter.
Literally.
Yeah, I just don't want to play these games. That's it.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna fuck with my basic amenities.
Bro, you mumble worse than he mumbles worse than I do.
Literally.
Without
what
me
the fuck?
exposing this shit, I've already been very clear about this. You're gonna do what's right by me, or I'm gonna continue to give you guys issues.
Bro, I would love to have issues with you. Let's go. Okay. I'll punch the tattoo off your face. You're trying to
indoctrinate and get a hold of. I've already got a hold of them in person at times, and I can get a hold of all of them on here.
Hold up, pause that. Cole's in here. Cole's old like us. Cole, when back in the day, y'all used to like after school, like people fought after school, right? Like they get into a little beef in school, and they're like, yo, after school. Because maybe it's a generational thing.
You're saying you're not even explaining it good enough. So you'd be like, if you were talking shit to someone, you'd be like, "Yo, meet me after school."
Right? Yeah. Well, I think you got the message, but yeah,
meet me after school. After school, like I don't even know what you were saying.
Well, see, Cole, me too. I was saying the same thing. I did the same thing, but
so that is a white person thing.
It is a
white person thing.
He said, but I know what you mean. Now, I used to do the same thing, but then I used to get into so much trouble that I had a lot of time hanging over my head. I had a year hanging over my head, so I couldn't.
I know it's a white person thing because people, like I said, they don't want to get kicked off the sports teams they're on and shit. And
right.
Then they can't go on the fucking.
No, I don't what?
But I'm gonna crash, so I'm fucking mad tired. I just figured I'd pull up later live anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this in a second anyway. Probably play a song, get out of there.
If you still want love there, they love that shit. They'll send in one of these little fucking worms at you so fast, dude.
Like you look like a worm.
Yeah, you look like a fucking worm.
He looks like
you look like
You look like the leader of the Suicide Squad. If you couldn't do a right job, you're a type knob.
A ripe twat.
You're a right twat, and you look alike lot. You look alike lot. You're the leader of the Suicide Squad. Oh shit, bro! Not for real, bro. The guy I'm talking about. He looks like his retarded little brother. I never remember the dude's name, but he's in like fucking that Carbon show too, whatever the fuck it's called, Altered Carbon or something.
I have no idea what that is.
Hold on, what's his fucking name? What is fucking name, eh?
Cole, I don't.
Fucking
You still haven't said what I don't do.
Don't do. I don't even know what you're talking about.
He said no. You
Oh,
don't.
yeah. Okay. Jamie Fitz.
You don't, Cole.
Nah, you don't.
You don't, bro.
Ike Barinholtz? No, that's not him. What the fuck? What in a fat? What in a fat?
He said nothing. You're good. Cole, I'll fight you right now.
Oh, Joel Kinnaman. That's it.
Cole, meet me after the live.
Meet me after the live. It's hilarious. So tell me that kid we were watching don't look like Joel Kinnaman's fucking younger retarded brother.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. The fucking leader of the Suicide Squad. Especially like this picture right here. This one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
less successful son. Oh my god! Especially when you see him talk and shit too. He has the same. Like,
Cole, I see what you're alluding to. Go fuck yourself. We're fighting after this live.
Is he all right? For real? You...
Oh my god! I don't believe it!
What? What?
Meh, 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 meh.
Shout out to Cole.
I'm out of here.
Cole, you got to do some good content, man. Because no, real shit. Because like, I'll say like the majority of the time I'll watch his streams and I'm thoroughly entertained. But then sometimes I'm like I feel like you're dependent upon what you're actually reacting to, like that. I don't know. Sometimes you're not as witty and funny with certain topics, and I don't know. Maybe it's just I guess you can't be on point all the time.
You can't be on 24/7, bro. I'm not.
Then don't go live.
Shut the fuck up.
Without Pablo, there's nothing to see here. Damn, Cole. Well, that's interesting because before Pablo, I had way more. Way more viewers. Way more viewers before Pablo. Yeah. See you later, Pablo. Nah, I'm about to end this anyway. But yeah, before Pablo, mad viewers. After Pablo, no viewers. I'm just kidding. Nah, shout out to Pablo. Speaking of Pablo, we're gonna play a quick Pablo song and then get the fuck out of here. If I can find one. Here we go.
So throw me down a line or pull me off the stage. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if you knew the stage. Just wanna hit rewind. Get me out this place. If you're not on my side, I get up out my way. Honestly thought that this would never be. Holding on this moment, I'm hoping that it will set me free. Doing half circles like the letter C. So honestly, what the fuck did you expect from me? I drive the dark out while the light emerges. Taught lessons from the drugs, call it higher learning. Pen stay to the pad just like I'm writing cursive. Back up in the cut like a spinal surgeon. Constantly down and feeling like I'm worthless. When them thoughts come around, that's what I try and turn it. Surrounded by these clowns like a flying circus. Beating myself down like I'm Tyler Durden. But the tide is finally turning. If you swallow Tide Pods, bitch, you deserve to die a virgin. I'm the type of person that when my mind determined, I could rhyme in German if I wanna take the time to learn it. The fire burning inside me just like an iron furnace. Iron Mike Tyson on this mic, this is my research. Looking up to the sky, doing vital searching. It's time to find what your underlining worth is. You could buy designer shirts and all the flyest purses, but all the money in the world couldn't buy you purpose. Ask yourself if the price is worth it. Would you sacrifice a more happy life just for higher earning? I'm drunk driving on the highway swerving. Flipping the bird to this guy on the right, or will he try to merge in? These blue lights from behind I kind of find concerning. If I get pulled over, I'ma get a DUI for certain. The higher I climb, the more I fall flat on my face. So I don't know if I can keep up at this pace. It's all by design. You just can't escape. After all this time, I think it's my fate. Rewrite every line until it jumps right off the page. Slash me on my spine, spitting in my face.
Yup. On that note, we out of here. Salute. Peace. Well, I mean, before we go, I mean, it's only right. It's only right.
Is it over? Is it over?
What? Yeah, I'm a social assassin. What? Yeah, I'm a social assassin. The fact that y'all hate me with a passion, I'm laughing. I'm loading up the strap with a...
We out of here. Peace.